Okay, so I got the recommendation. Bad time to call me. I've heard people just having some technical difficulties right now. I'm just trying to figure everything out. And two watching, thank you for watching. I've heard people just having some technical difficulties right now. I'm just trying to figure everything out. And two watching, thank you for watching. I've heard people say. Oh god, I'm just pretty sure I just lagged the entire stream. I just said that. I'm so sorry. Alright, yeah, we're gonna rough start here at the beginning of the stream here. Okay. Did this pause? Okay. Alright. Sorry. We had a little bit of a rough start here. But I think we're good. I think we got everything. Got everything properly up in here. Oh. Okay. Yeah, because quite literally, as soon as I started streaming, I immediately got a call from somebody. I'm not even kidding you. So I had to mute my mic and do all that other fun stuff too. But it's all good. So, all right. Let's do this, right? Should be good. Pretty sure we should be solid. I'm still trying to make sure the camera's all working. Alright, we're all good. Camera's going. Alright, what's up, guys? So, I'm very tired. So bear with me here on that one. But, what's up, guys? It's Trey, and we're back here again. Yeah, it's another Ark Adventure. This one, guys, we are actually back here on, official. So, again, I'm not going to do too much more official, like, just constantly all the time here. But, during, I'm doing a lot of stuff in the background, stuff like that. So I'm mainly playing official a lot, and I definitely want to check out some other stuff here too, and some more 7 Days to Die stuff and all that other fun and glorious stuff here. But I know 7 Days to Die should be having an update here eventually at some points, but I did want to actually be able to prepare for the boss and actually have some fun there, and hopefully do some stuff there. So there's actually a couple different stuff I actually have to do. So you guys can see my thumbnail. I already have all my Rexes. I have my UD ready. I have all this stuff ready. I'm gonna go and show you guys what the stats of the Rexes are gonna be. Put them in the cryo hospital and all that other fun stuff. And what we're gonna end up doing is going around and collecting the tribute items. The rest of the tribute items, we already got all the artifacts. Very, very easy to do with the artifacts. Now we're gonna do something with tribute, which I had Gene Scanner to go simply to be very, very fast. And the only other thing too is I had to actually make the rest of the saddles. I have 2 of the saddles currently, but we still need 8 more saddles. This is for survive the boss fight. We should be able to good. Now, however though, let's get into this. So let's go over back on here on official on the center. And we're going to simply go ahead and do that. And if any of you guys out there play official and you guys want to trade or anything like that, definitely let me know. I'm more than happy to happily trade or anything like that. So I'm always raising a whole bunch of stuff, mass raising a whole bunch of stuff at once, and I'm more than happy to give away, even give away some things too. Alright. But, however though, thank you, Wade. But, however though, let's get into this. Let's have some fun. And let's get into this. So, oh yeah. So pretty much, I'm going to show you guys what I'm actually raising. I'm pretty sure I potted up my Yudi already and put him in the cryo, or put her in the cryo hospital. So here's my Tech Rexes. I have about 10 of them. I have 10 of them exactly. 100% imprinted them, male and female. They're all Tech Rexes, you guys can see over here. So this is all of them. Well, there's a couple of them still in the cryo hospital, but I'm going to show you guys that they all been pretty much relatively okay leveled up wise. They have 54 points from being AFK inside the cryopods for so long. So that's not too bad. You guys can see where the heck that training dummy at. The training dummy is right there. So I don't know if I can. Okay, so there is my actual damage. So I am unofficial. That's my actual damage of it right now of the Rex without any points put into it whatsoever. So not too bad. 1,000 something damage. Really not that bad already. But you can see we already had a whopping 40k health. So I've been leveling up my Rexes to about 80k health. So we're going to have about 80k health on these guys. They're going to be pretty crazy with that. And then we're going to simply bump up that melee damage after that imprint. So we should get a fairly decent amount of damage. And that's going to roughly land us around 2,200% melee damage. So not bad at all. And now that Rex does a whopping 2,367 damage. Which is not too bad. But they also got 80k health. And if they have good saddles, and 10 of them, they should be just fine and enough to kill off our, to kill the center bosses. So we'll see what ends up happening with that. So I'm going to pot up these guys. So I'm going to pot up any of the Rexes that I do level up. I'm going to level them up really fast, get them out of the way. And the reason why is because I had to heal them. But with the cryo hospital, when they added the cryo hospital in, it makes things so much easier. And now I don't have to worry about healing up my Rexes anymore. It just does them passively over time. So again, very good, very solid. And then these guys should be relatively pretty good when it comes to damage and health wise. I'd rather have them a little bit more damage than health. So that's why I'm trying to bump them with their more health. Because we only have 10 Rexes. We only got about 10 Rexes here. But that should definitely work out in our favor. I do have a wide variety of other Rexes too, just in case I have to. I want to make sure I don't accidentally upgrade stuff I'm not supposed to be upgrading here. But I've easily taken out bosses with way less. So I think this should be probably overkill almost. But it's also Arc Ascended and not Arc ASE. The last official, the last official boss fight I ever did was on Arc ASE, so we'll end up seeing what ends up happening there. Or at least for myself, at least. As you guys can see, I'm in tech gear, so obviously I've done the boss fights, but they weren't by my Rexes. Alright, so we're going to finish leveling these guys up really fast, so you guys can see here. We got all that fun stuff going on here. I might make a second cryo hospital, just to house all these guys while I'm gathering the tribute. These guys will be pretty much ready and doing their own thing, and pretty much all good and dandy and everything like that. I'm gonna have to go over to Extinction. I actually have Extinction as my crafting area, my crafting character for when it comes to blueprints and stuff like that, because my blueprints for these guys are not exactly the best. So I pretty much have a Rex VP that will give me about 113, 112. So I have to have my crafting character over there to do it, and so just so I can try to get at least the maximum amount of armor out of that, because we will be going against the center bosses, which means we will be fighting both bosses at the exact same time, and it will not be a fun time. It's gonna be a little bit rough. I'm gonna be a little bit worried. It is a little bit harder than it used to be, so we will see what ends up happening there. Again, these guys aren't fully leveled up, as you guys can see. They're not fully leveled up. But at least 54 points should do just fine for right now, at least. I'm not too worried about leveling them up completely. I'm pretty sure an extra 20 levels wouldn't be too bad either. So they have 416. But I'm pretty sure this will be a test, and we'll see how it ends up going. Again, I have more of these Rexes, and if I do the boss fight, or when I do the boss fight, it will be pretty much, well, I forgot what I was about to say right there. But yeah, no, it'll be pretty much a test. So just in case we end up doing anything, just in case I end up failing or anything like that, of course, when I bring any boss fights, I'm not going to bring anything that I'm not willing to lose. So the Yudi I'll be using is basically a tamed Yudi. That is my tame duty. The only other thing that's going to really suck is losing the Rexes, and the saddles would really suck. I'm pretty sure I just potted up that Rex with that saddle. Yeah, right now this is just a primitive saddle that I'm just using just to ride around on, just to level the Rexes up while I put them in the cryo hospital for right now, and then we'll go ahead and get the rest of the stuff there. Alright, so the only other thing I have to really gather, like I said, is go make the saddles and go get the tribute and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and go get the tribute. Yeah, for right now, and then we'll worry about the saddles later. So the saddles will be pretty boring. I just want to get some venturing around and actually have some fun here. Alright, we got everything. Let's go ahead and put these guys in the cryo hospital. I might make an extra cryo hospital to be on the safe side here. Alright. Alright, so let's go ahead and make this cryo hospital. I'm gonna make a separate one. I'm pretty sure it doesn't take too much resources to make one, right? It does make 100 electronics. Curses. I don't like doing electronics. Can I actually make electronics? Ah, there we go. Perfect. Okay. That works out. I didn't realize I had that much pearls. I got plenty of metal. And then now we should be able to make the cryo hospital. And it's only 5 element, 125 poly, bunch of metal. Yeah, not that much. Not those resources though. I can make a couple of these if I wanted to. Not bad at all. Should be enough now to go ahead and make that. We got another cryo hospital. So these cryo hospitals are very, very key because these guys will basically pretty much. They will heal up our stuff for us, so that's exactly what we're trying to do. We're trying to heal up all of these box Rexes, and I can see now I can level up all my box Rexes. So now there we go. They're all properly healing, so now that 80k health they gotta heal, they can simply heal by themselves. So not too bad, and they're all good and dandy. So let's go ahead and go to the tribute items to see what we need to grab else we need to grab here. And I think we should be good. I'm gonna grab some extra cryo pods to the safe side. And for gathering our stuff, I guess we'll just grab one of the cartridges or something. Or maybe even the Tech Giga. I'm going to put the tribute items here on the side here so we actually see what we actually need. So this is to generate the hard stuff. So let's track the boss fight so you guys can see what we need here. So I already have all the artifacts. We need the Argy Talons, the Titan Bow Venom, all the other fun stuff. Megalodon Teeth I already have. I should already have. Sarco Skin. We need Sarco Skin, Megalodon Teeth. I already have it. Sauropod Vertebrae, Spinosaurs, Thylo Claws, and our lovely Squid Tentacles. Let me double check and see what else I need, I guess. I'm pretty sure I should have the majority of the stuff. But well, the weird part is I have no idea where my Squid Tentacles are. Maybe I was making Helcapron stuff. Maybe I left them. Okay. So I guess we can go grab all that. So I guess we'll start off with the basics, I suppose. So Spinosaurs. So I guess we'll start with Spinosaurs, and we'll work on that way after that. So Spinosaurs. So we need 25 Spinosaurs. I'm gonna make sure I have my gene scanner on me, which I do my gene scanner over here. The gathering tributes gonna be way, way easier than it used to possibly be. While we're out there, I guess I'll grab my Tech Giga because we'll just run around the Tech Giga. Screw that, I don't really care. Let's grab around the Tech Giga. And, alright. That's pretty much it. That's all we really need is just the Tech Giga. We should be relatively pretty fine. Water downs, I got the Helcapron. Not that big of a deal. For my own sanity's sake, I'm going to leave my baby dinos potted up. So this way I'm not worried about going back and forth between raising my baby dinos and gathering the tribute. This way I'm not worried about meat runs or anything like that. So this way we can just get to the fun stuff and get to everything like that. I'm going to grab the Summer Drakeling too. So I move a little bit faster. And then we should be relatively okay. So this should be relatively pretty fast. Hopefully we can get this done before the end of the thing here. I'm going to try to do this as fast as humanly possible. We got to... Oh, Summer Drakeling. Summer Drakeling will make me go faster, and that's exactly perfect. That's what we want here. Alright. So, that's the gene scanner, and let's go investigate what we can do here. So, tracking the dinos. Let's go ahead and look for the Spinos. So, look for Spinosaurus, and all we gotta do is simply kill them. Okay. So I already have a feeling I already know where one of the Spinos are going to possibly be. And we might not even have to use the Tech Gecko. We're probably going to use the Wyvern to do it. Or I can still use my shotgun. One of the two. Not that big of a deal. Alright, I already have a feeling I know where one of the Spinos already are. And they're going to possibly be over here. The Wyvern will be great for this. I should have actually used my Lightning Wyvern for this. Because the Lightning Wyvern has that increased range. Alright. Man, dude, I really forgot how beautiful this map is, man. I love it. I really do love this map. They did a great job remastering this. Alright, so I think we should be relatively okay. I mean, alright, so it looks like this is actually a Spino. Okay, I'm pretty sure I know where the Spino spawn is. Ah, no, there it is. I'll say it. Alright, so that's gonna be a little bit difficult. There seems to be. What the heck is this? This is not pillared? This island isn't pillared, bro? Huh. Nobody built here. That's weird. Free. Free stuff? Oh, maybe they left. Oh, Wolfpack. I remember these guys. Oh no, they left. Wolfpack. I know Wolfpack. Oh, I can take the Argy talent. Perfect, I got the Argy talents. I want to see if this guy met. He must have literally just left, bro. Dang. Yeah, he must have literally just left. Look at these flowers. Look at these rare flowers. Looks like I'm the only one that came over here. Dude. Oh my god. Alright, hold on a minute. Oh god. Okay, hold on. We actually gotta grab some of this stuff, bro. Hold on a minute. We actually gotta grab some of this stuff. I didn't realize this before anybody else does. Holy crap, bro. Let's see what else this guy has. Okay, he's got a ridiculous amount of pace. Not that much crazy pace. Alright, well, cool, bro. We just got some more free loot. But I know Wolfpack, bro. Actually, I don't really know them, but I've seen their base before. Maybe they left. Maybe those were the ones, the guys that left. They just got up their base and left. And didn't want to transfer it all. I'm going to take the opportunity before someone else does, man. How long is the timer on this? What's my spyglass? How long is the timer on this thing? Yeah, this guy literally left like maybe 3 hours ago. We'll take all the long neck rifle BPs. The fishing rod, I'm not worried about. Any of the tribute items, we're gonna definitely take, like the 100 Argy talons, because now we don't need Argy talons anymore. Any of the other structures I don't really care about. I guess I'll take the large crop plots, because I could use that. The extra hide I can use because we're trying to make saddles, so this is perfect for that. That's perfect for that. We're trying to take the saddles. Worst comes worst, if I get overweighted, I'll just fly back over to the base with my tech suit. I'm not too worried about that. Primitive. Aw, man. Dude, that's sad that this guy left. But, I mean, I guess we'll take the rest of his tribute items that he left behind. I'm not worried about the scuba tanks. I have better scuba tanks. And the oil, I'm like, eh. I will take the rest of the scuba gear. I mean, well, thank you, bro, for putting that. And you left this little island behind, man. You left it behind, bro. So that's free stuff, man. I mean, yeah. That's sad, bro. That's sad someone left. That was actually a major player. He had actually a fairly decent sized base. So I guess we don't really need that anymore. I guess we don't need the RG challenge. That saves us some time. And good thing I checked that. I noticed something weird, dude. I didn't see that this place wasn't built on. So I guess we'll just show all that stuff in there. And we got some extra long neck blueprints. It was actually a 298 right there, which is really not that bad to make. So I mean, if anyone wants a long neck rifle, so that's not bad. All right, cool. All right. I'm not sure if anybody else has been there, but I definitely looked like that maybe other people were there. I mean, that's kind of saddening that people leave though. But that was like I said, that was a very major tribe right there that left. So that's yeah. I can't remember if I actually traded with that man or not. But I remember he was built on this island for quite some time. It's a pretty solid island, bro, to build on. And I guess you got rid of all the pillars too. Dang, bro. All right, Fred. All right, well, our little Spino friend is out in the water, so that's actually not a good thing. We need your Spino cell, buddy. But the only bad thing is you're literally right next to a Megalodon. And there's an Alpha Megalodon right there. Alright, so I'm going to do something stupid. I'm going to have to fly above the Spino and shoot it. And hopefully I can get the Spinosaur in my inventory. If not, it's not going to be a fun time. There's literally an Alpha Megalodon right there. I could get the Tech Giga, but getting a... Okay, well, or I can also lag so to the point where I don't move and get myself killed. That's one thing too. All right, let's go ahead and try to grab the Spinosaur. Maybe I can aggro the Spino. I think he's gonna be mad at those Megalodons. Okay. Oh, that fish is gonna kill him. Ah, oh, gosh darn it, dude. I hate those fish. Yeah, and the fish ate it. I hate those fish, bro. Okay, but he did drop a Spinosaur. But that fish might be in my way, though. Those guys are annoying. Okay. Oh, they're trying to go for Fred. Thanks. Fred's distracting him. Fred's distracting him. No, it's gonna go for me. Ow! Okay, I'm gonna go kill. I hate these things. Ugly looking piranha. Okay. Grab it. Thank you, Fred. Thank you, Fred, for attacking a random Alpha Megalodon. Come on, Fred. Get your booty over here. Okay, so Fred actually saved their butt on that one. Let me go try to whistle the stupid fox. Come here. Oh, Jesus, Fred. You can't get yourself killed, little buddy. Alright. Well, our little friend here saved us, so... alright, we'll put you back on neutral. But yeah, so he's basically on companion mode, so basically if he ends up dying, he'll just respawn in 2 hours. But I don't want to wait 2 hours for him to respawn. Little companion mode's, he kind of helps out a little bit, you know? Kind of helps out a little bit. Thank you all for joining. I do appreciate it, guys. We stumbled across a random base, and then, that gave us some free stuff. So this is where with the RG talent, and we got also got some cementing paste and some snail paste, along with some crop plots and some Solana VPs and some more other tribute items I could throw in my tribute tower. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty solid at least. And as that said, though, another player left though. Alright, so we need 25 Spinosaurs, so maybe we keep going for more. Alright. It wouldn't have taken that long if I was actually not distracted by a random player base. So, yeah, again, for this stream, we're going to do a lot more adventuring, running around, and hopefully not as much building and grinding. Alright, so Spinosaurs, yeah, it makes things a lot easier. I remember having to do this without anything, and it was really annoying. Alright, so my only concern is there's so you guys can see there's Baryonyx right there. I should have brought a dino. Maybe I should have brought my Thyla or something, dude. I guess let's just try to go. We could easily shotgun the Spino. I'm not worried about the... Hi, buddy. Yeah, we usually shotgun the Spino. My only concern is that there's that Baryonyx over there. Ooh. Okay, let the... Oh, and Fred's gonna go attack it. Okay, Fred. Good job, buddy. Alright, continue forward. Alright, so there's another Spinosaur over there. So that's... We need 25, but how easy... What? That took us like 2 seconds? So not a big of a deal. This seems to be the hardest part of doing this boss fight in particular, was getting the Spinosaurs, because the spawns were so bad. But now that with Arc Ascendant came out, they redid a little bit, so Spinosaurs are not as bad to get, but the only bad thing is, again, you can't really actually transfer tribute items. You can transfer the artifacts, but you can't try. Buddy, what are you doing? But you can't transfer tribute items. Sorry, my son in the background. I love him. He gets very talkative. He gets really excited. Alright. So let's see what's going on over here. Alright, so we got more Spinos over here. I might be able to just simply kill this one with the Wyverns. I mean, how this one isn't in the water. Let's just make it mad at us. Fred, I just lit you on fire. Okay, well, I lit my fox on fire, so that's not cool. And it also looks like I didn't grab it. Oh, because the Wyvern has tribute items in it. Man. Okay, I gotta hurry up and grab this before I end up dying by something stupid. Alright. So, oh my hand numb, bro. That ain't normal. So we have 3 spinal sales already. I think by far it's probably the longest part because due to how far the spinals spawn. But with the gene scanner, man, that makes things so much easier, bro. The only thing is Center has really bad when it comes to tribute items. Center really has the bad tribute items to grab. And I really don't want to go play around in the swamp. I will definitely have to run around with the Giga if I have to go in the swamp. Okay, I think our little spinal friend's down over here. Okay. Yeah, our spinal friend's right there. Alright. Let's go fly around with the tech suit really fast. Hopefully that might work out in our favor. And Fred over there might be able to distract him. Oh, or I have terrible. What are you doing, Spinal? Get your booty over here. Now I'm concerned me getting attacked by a Capro, because that typically happens. Alright, not bad. Alright. Need to grab some more now. Alright, not bad. And we're doing some venturing around the map. We haven't done that in a while either. It'd be really nice if the Wyvern wants to actually turn. That would be fantastic. Okay. So yeah, this is where all the spinal spawns typically are. But pretty much I'm already remembering because I was taming spinals the one time. Buddy, what are you doing? Oh, I'm gonna have to get used to this kind of thing. Okay, so where are... We should have some more spinals that... Oh, okay, so what the heck is this dude's built over here? I didn't realize how many areas is actually, like, there's a lot of areas that are just unbuilt on this map. I'm very surprised. Usually this map's pretty popular. Or this particular server's pretty popular. Alright, we have another one right here. I might just be able to kill as well. Also 140 is fire now. Oh, it actually, surprisingly, it actually gave us the spinal cell that time. To be honest, I was not expecting that, but I guess the Wyvern does need some meat. Fred, you just ate the spinal that I was trying to get the Wyvern to for some meat because the Wyvern, I didn't realize I was starving my poor Wyvern. Nice job, Fred. Nice job, buddy. Alright, keep moving forward. Alright. Not bad though. So we already got like what, 4 or 5 spinal tails already. So not too bad. Nowhere near as bad as it used to be. I remember having to go to lava back on Arc ASE. I used to have to go to Lava Island and everything like that, and basically camp out the Silica farm, Silica Pearl one, the lake over there. But now I have a gene scanner knowing where everything is, dude. It makes the life so much easier. Okay, so that's the only concerning part is that there's so many dangerous things around Lava Island. I'm low-key kind of afraid to get off my Spino. And there's a Baryonyx just chilling there. So I might have to be able to try to make some way to make that Spino mad at me. Without triggering the Baryonyx. Because that Baryonyx will kill me very, very easily in the water. I can't reach from over there. I gotta be very careful because of wild Giga that does pop up. Alright, maybe I can try to just make it mad by just flying nearby it. Hopefully get it toward the water a little bit. I want to get away from that Baryonyx. That Baryonyx will definitely kill me. Okay, that made him mad. Ow, he actually bit me. Okay, so he's got some beef. Oh, of course he ran. Oh my god. Ooh, see how that Baryonyx just stunned Fred? That could have been me. That could have been me. All right, now we can kill the Spino. All right. I should have brought over my sniper rifle from Extinction. Alright, there we go. Now we got 6. Okay. Now we're good. Spinal cells. Why is it... yeah, I'm sorry about my background, guys. He's gonna end up talking the entire time. I love him, but he knows what he's doing. Alright, so, let's see what he's doing on here. Oh, we got more spawn cells over here. Okay, so. And we also, okay, so this, this is what the lake looks like. I haven't seen the lake in forever. Let's go ahead and do the melee damage on this guy. We got the spinal cell right there. We don't need any Rex arms, so this little guy can just get lit on fire. Alright, not bad. Alright, so we also got the other spinal cells. We got 6 spinal cells. Oh my god, I didn't realize how long this is going to take. I did not realize how long it's going to take. Okay, we're good. You know, I like adventuring though. Hey, you know, it's better than sitting there grinding around saddles, man. It's better than grinding around saddles. So every time I want to do a boss fight, I'm going to have to do exactly this. I'm going to have to sit there and gather tributes. I'm just going to talk. So I might not even do the center bosses very often. But one good thing to note that when I do the boss fight, and this army that I have here works, I could also bring that particular army also over to other maps and possibly do boss fights over there too and run those. So that would be pretty sick. I definitely want to make another character eventually at some point for the island and put him over there, and then I could transfer said character to pretty much anywhere else, and it would be really, really great. Alright, not bad. So that was much faster. So let's get in the swing of things. Let's get going really fast. Hopefully, like I said, it shouldn't be as bad, but imagine without the gene scanner, bro, my life would be a living nightmare. And I had before, back in Arc ASE, man. And back in Arc ASE, there was nowhere near as... Oh my god, there's a wild Giga right there. And there was nowhere near as much Spino spawns. What level are you, dude? I have not seen a wild Giga in forever, man. Oh, 20. Meh. Still terrifying. But, I mean, not as bad as a wild cart spawn. Like, watch the Spino be right next to the freaking... Right next to the thing. Okay, I'm about to say, I'm not going near that wild Giga, man. I'm sure I know my Giga could take it on very easily. Because it's a saddle and melee damage, I'll probably like almost one-shot it. But, oh, not one-shot, it doesn't have 70, I forgot Wild Gigas have 75,000 health. So it'd probably be maybe like 3 or 4-shot it. I'm pretty sure my Tech Giga does almost nearly 20,000 damage. Which is just insane. Not bad, the only bad thing is it dropped on the ground. All I'm listening for is the big stomp, 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 and then there's a wild kicker right there, munching my face off. Terrifying. And a cool thing about this too, a cool thing about when it comes to official on center, is that the dino spawns spawn in relatively pretty quick. Buddy. Alright, so keep moving forward here. Normally when I stream, my son is asleep. But, as you know, as everybody gets older and everything like that too, I mean, yeah, I mean, single dad life, I guess, single dad life. I'm gonna be a gamer, I can tell. Alright, so let's see what we got going over here. It looks to be we have some stuff over here on the right, maybe? Oh, right there. There he is. There's our Spino. Oh, they're all trying to attack Fred. Well, Fred's actually a good distraction. Yeah, Fred's actually a very good distraction. Thank you, Fred, but did you just eat my spinal cell? You better have my spinal cell, buddy. You're almost dead. Where's my spinal cell? He's only got 1,000 health left. Oh, Fred, did you eat my spinal cell? Oh, it's right here. I was about to say, man. I was so angry. Poor Fred. Fred's getting obliterated over there. Like I said, he'll respawn, so I'm not worried about him. He's on companion mode. Alright, so we already have almost 10 spinal cells already, so that's actually not too bad already. And like I said, for my own sanity's sake, I'm not going to bother raising up my baby dinos during this stream, because, it's just going to take too much time away from what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to get as much done as physically humanly possible here. And I'm sorry about my odd timing when it comes to streaming here. Alright, I'm pretty sure I just saw a Spino down there in the water. Nope, I'm losing my sanity because that's a fish. Or did I? Did I? Did I see a Spino? Oh! Someone's nearby. What base is this? Oh, divas. They built up again? They built up on Blue Wob and they built over here now? What's the deal with these guys? Oh, I was walking to a bio grinder. I probably wouldn't have made this decision. I almost became ground wyvern. What kind of weird stuff you guys got going on over here? These guys are a very, very large tribe. I've been noticing that been selling a lot. They talk a different language though. I know one of them's running around with the tech suit because I heard them. Running around the tech suit. Oh, interesting. Alright, we're not scouting our bases. We're not scouting our bases. It is a cool adventure. I never get the. Oh my god, look at the size of this thing. Yeah, they also got a base built up on Blue Wob too. So why they got two different bases then, man? Take them all at space. Anyway, though, beside the point. We're not here to debate about arc logic, arc base logic. Well, I thought I had a big base. Well, actually, no, I do have a big base, but at least I'm not built in multiple places. So, I don't know where the Spino went. The one that previously went to, so I must have passed it or something? I got no idea, guys. I got no idea. Just point me over to a Spino over here. So maybe the other Spino that I was about to hunt down, maybe I already got eaten by like a dino or something. I wouldn't be surprised. Okay, now we're lagging. And now we're lagging. Okay, there it is, right there. Okay, perfect, not bad. Sorry about being dark because the center gets really dark. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I accidentally lit Fred on fire a couple of different times, and that could be why. Oh, there's a Rex right there. Oh gosh darn it, why is it so dark, man? Oh, the center, why is it so dark, man? Rex, why are you running away? I don't even want to kill me. You're running away from me. Oh, I gotta turn on my tech helmet, dude. I gotta turn on my other. I gotta see what's going on here. Sorry guys, I have to go to night vision over here. Oh, there he comes. I knew you were about to come and try to kill me. I knew you wanted this. Look at 130 Rex. You're no match for this wyvern, though. Alright, so let's see what happens. Fred, did you eat the saddle again? No. Where? Oh, where's the Spino cell? Now, normally, if I didn't have a gene scanner, if that wasn't a thing, this is back on Arc ASE, I'd be having an absolute meltdown. But where did it go? Oh, it's right there. As I'm just casually running around wild Giga territory. Alright. Well, we had to go in night vision style, just due to the fact, well, due to the fact that it's like pitch black out. Alright, there's another one around over here. Oh, is that swamp? I can't tell. I don't know what that is. Okay. Maybe I should probably not have night vision on. Because I don't know if that's... Okay, no. Okay. I thought that was lava for a couple seconds. But I just realized why would Spino be swimming in lava. And I just noticed, like, I haven't seen any pyromans. Is that a good thing, I guess? Ow. Turd. Great. I gotta be very careful here. There's a saber-tooth down there and piranha. I have no idea where that spinal sail went, bro. Oh wait, is it not dead? Oh, it's not dead yet. Oh, perfect, perfect. I didn't realize it wasn't eaten yet. Perfect. All right, Mr. Wyvern, do you have any other spinal cells on you by chance? You do. I almost forgot about. I already got 12. Yeah, 12. Oh, the joy of tribute hunting. But to be fair, like I said before, I haven't even really got to really explore this map very much often anyway. Normally else's hunting and other stuff should be relatively pretty easy due to the fact that most stuff will just be right nearby each other. Spinos, on the other hand, are not nearby each other. You guys can possibly see here as we're traveling along here. Okay. Even hunting down squids and stuff like that would be a little bit easier than doing this. I know where squids are. Alright. There's that. There's another one. Alright, so it looks like maybe we could just farm out this area because it looks like they're respawning very, very fast. So we can even just farm out Lava Island, and it looks like they respawn like almost instantaneously. So that's really nice. So we can just keep farming these guys. Yeah, they already respawned. They're respawning even faster than they did on Arc ASE, bro. That's insane. Alright, I was trying to make the spinal mad. I was trying to make the spinal mad at us, but I can't really reach it. Fred, can you make that thing mad? Oh, Fred. I'm gonna say Sabertooth wants to beat me though. Come here, Spino. Get your booty over here. Here's your big fat butt over here. How are you not mad at me? Why are you mad at me? Alright, those piranhas are gonna eat the body though, so I gotta get to the body before they eat it. And I don't get eaten by the piranhas. Alright, there, let the piranhas eat it. Get the piranhas some food. Oh, okay. Alright, we're done. So we have more spinal cells, so this way. Buddy, you're about to go to bed. You only do this when you want a nap. Alright. Keep moving forward. So I think we should be relatively okay. I mean, like... Yeah, over here, so I guess Lava Island will definitely be the way to hunt down the Spinos, so going back and forth between the Spino spawns. Because, yeah, they're definitely respawning very, very fast. Instead of flying across the map along with them. I know another good farming spot for these guys is also out in the snow. Out in the ice area. That's also a great way of doing it, too. Because, like I said, unless it changed, but that's usually a great way of doing it also. Besides doing it here on Lava. Now, on Lava back then on the old Ark, there was really only one Spino spot where they typically spawn in. But it seems to be over here, it seems to be two. And it does seem that they've respawned very, very fast. So we already have 14 Spino cells, and we only need 20. We need about 25 for the alpha. Because if we're gonna go out of our way to do the boss fight, man, we're not gonna do the flimsy beta or gamma. We're doing the alpha, man. We're gonna get that boss element. Technically, you guys can already see I have already all the majority of the tech engrams due to the fact that we're running some bosses to other tribes. But over here, I'm gonna run one by myself, and over here in the center. So again, the center boss fights. There's a lot of tribute, and I don't understand why there has to be so much tribute for the center boss fight. But the center boss fight pretty much has the majority of the tributes. But I'm also used to doing the center boss fight. But at the same time, I've only done the center boss fight on Arc ASE. So I haven't actually tried one on official yet on the new Arc. So I'm kind of curious to see what ends up happening with that one. But we're almost pretty much done with the Spinosaurus. And then we can find out some other different ones. So at least we got the Argentalians sticking out of the way. Argentalians are pretty easy to find. Argies are pretty much everywhere. I might not even need a gene scanner for Argies. They're everywhere. They're everywhere. The only other thing where I need gene scanners, the Megalania toxin is going to be a pain in the ass. So I think that one we might try to do next, because I have no idea where the Megalania toxin is. I know there's only a couple different caves that the Megalanias do spawn in. And it looks like we pretty much got rid of everything in the lava area. So I think it's going to generate... Yeah, I think we're going over to the snow area, because I know for a fact we're going over to the snow area. It's going to probably want us to go over here. I have a very strong feeling that's where the gene scanner is pointing us to. But it is good to know that none of the other Spinos are spawned in yet. So technically, we're not gonna sit there wasting our time running around in circles, flying around in circles, looking for something that's not there. What do you want? Yeah, I know you want something when you're talking so much. Yeah. Oh, kids. Alright, so keep moving forward. Alright, so then we got like 16 Spinosaurus. I know for a fact it's just trying to bring me over to the pond over here, the Ice Glacier. I've been over here in a long time, and surprisingly, even with my tech armor, I actually have cold on there. That's kind of weird. Hopefully, we might not even be able to have the night vision on here for too much longer. I don't like everything black and gray over here. Alright, so we have one more spawn. Okay, so yeah, this is the most common spot. Alright, this was another spot I would always farm Spino spawn. Would be over here in the snow area. Alright, let me land over here on the glacier. I'm going to pause the stream really fast. And it looks like there seems to be more Spinos over here. So I'm going to go land my Wyvern right here for a couple seconds. I have to go help my son out with something. Because I'm pretty sure he wants something at this point. I know him far too well. So, BRB guys, I'll BRB just for a couple seconds here, guys. Just for a hot second here. Let's BRB guys. Oh, as long as it's paused here. There we go. Okay. We're good. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I'd do a quick pause right there. I'd help myself with something. Alright. Single dad life, guys. Single dad life. Alright, so. Anyway, though. So, we're back here with our lovely gathering some tribute. So, it looks like actually this might be a better spot to actually farm up. So if you guys are ever looking, if you don't have a gene scanner, the best way to farm out Spinosaurus is definitely by lava and snow over here by this ice glacier. So, but I really should have brought my lightning wyvern instead of my fire wyvern. Ouch. I guess maybe I'm able to land on that glacier. We'll see. We'll see how well this works out. Oh, okay. Or the wyvern just wants to casually just glide over the glacier. That works too, I suppose. No, okay. The wyvern's just not going to want to land there. Okay. Let's land the wyvern over here for a couple seconds. This is a very wyvern? I should have brought the Baryonyx. Solves that issue. Alright, let's go ahead and grab that wyvern. I might even go get my sniper rifle from Extinction to help me out here because, yeah, you know what? We're gonna get the tech kicker. What's the tech kicker, bro? Oh, nonsense. Come here. Oh, wait for my stamina. I don't want to swim the Giga around, but you know I might have to. You guys are trying to kill. He didn't grab the Spinosaurus. Giga, you're supposed to grab the Spinosaurus. Oh my god, there's nothing in your inventory. Why wouldn't you grab the Spinosaurus? Houston, we might have an issue. Okay, cool. I guess the Giga can just keep the piranhas occupied. Alright, there's a bunch of dead piranhas. I might have to go do the old-fashioned way, just simply shotgun the Spino. Yeah, I guess that's what we're gonna have to do. This guy, oh my god. What level is his Spino? What level are you? Oh yeah, you're a one. I had to be at 150. I was about to say, man. Alright. There we go. That's you solved. Alright, Tech Giga, I guess you're going back in the pod because you're not that really helpful. I should have brought. You know, why did I just think of. Oh, recently injured. Okay, that's adorable. Alright, Tech Giga, I guess you can just chill there for. No, get big booty in the cryopod, man. Anyway, though, yeah, the tech I used for meat runs. I should have been smart about this and actually used my Spino that I tamed, or even my Baryonyx, for God's sake, could be helpful. All right. Anyway, though, so more than likely, since we probably cleared out the entire Spino spawn over here, I guarantee you we're gonna probably the gene scanner's gonna probably point us back over to our lava island again. More than likely, because that's what it's gonna want to do to us, because Ark is Ark. And of course it does, okay. If it wants us to play around the swamp, though, I'm definitely going to be running around with the Giga. Because I'm not about to be messing around with that. I might even get my Karch. I'm not trying to do a meat run or anything like that. We're simply just trying to get the stuff. Alright, so we pretty much are done with the Spinosaurus. Well, I mean, we have 18 out of 25, so we're doing pretty well with that. We're doing very well. Yeah, so we're just grabbing the rest of the tribute items now. At least anyone out there trying to run the boss fights unofficial or anything like that, or if you guys are curious about it, haven't done the center boss fight yet, you guys will see where all the spawns are and how to do it and everything like that. Of course, the gene scanner is from Bob's Tales, Tall Tales. But you guys will at least be able to see the actual Spino spawns themselves. As long as I'm not burning through element to get these tribute items, because that'd be kind of silly if I'm burning through a lot of element to get through to the tribute items, because that's the whole point of doing the boss fight, to get element, so it'd be kind of pointless. So I'm not going to try to use as much of my tech here as I humanly can here. But like I said, once I actually get once I know for a fact that these Rexes and my Yudi could handle this very well, we're gonna end up doing too is I'm gonna end up creating another character and put him on the island, and I'm going to run, like, I'm gonna start transferring items back and forth between servers, and I'm gonna actually make that character, like, get him all the tech engrams and everything like that from the island, because that's the best way of doing it. Make some armies that way, and then this way I can just simply transfer that island character that I make over to other servers I can play on that I haven't really got to play yet, like the new map Astraeus or Lost Colony and stuff like that on official. Which is really, really cool. But like I said, I don't like transferring my characters, so I like to make new characters. Makes life a lot easier. Makes life so much easier for official. Alright, so there's a yeah, classic final spawn. Classic wyvern not wanting to land. Come here. Get over here. Well, actually, the Rex is that hell bent on trying to kill me right now. Okay, alright, Rex. Yeah, I thought, what'd you thought about that one, buddy? We're expecting that one. There's a little Spino. Grab our Spino. The one thing I do not like about the center is how dark this map gets sometimes. That's even with the gamma up. Like, if I had to pull out night vision gear, just to be able to see something, dude, that's pretty wild, man. Alright. So it looks like it's doing the exact same thing, it's just pointing us back and forth to what we were doing before. But I remember back, like I said, gathering tribute back then was an absolute nightmare. Because there wasn't a gene scanner was never a thing. Tin Knocker, hey, thanks for stopping in, bro. It's been going very well, man. How's it been going, man? I'm pretty sure, weren't you in the last stream? I'm pretty sure I recognize that name, man. I'm pretty sure you were in the previous stream. We appreciate it, man. We appreciate the support. But, yeah, it's been going pretty well. Haven't had too much of any issues lately. Just been doing the classic raising and stuff like that, but now we're actually going to try to go for some more classic, actually gathering tribute and stuff like that. More venturing. It's all I've been doing is raising and stuff. And I definitely want to do the boss fight here. I've been meaning to do the boss fight. I just haven't been able to get around to it, and we're definitely getting around to it today. I'm going to gather the rest of the tributes, hopefully, and it should be all good. Because in one stream, I actually gathered all the artifacts, and ran all the artifact caves, and tamed stuff to go run the artifact caves, and all the other fun stuff. But now we're actually simply just gathering and flying around, gathering the tribute. Spinal cells can be a little bit of a pain in the butt, but at least we got the gene scanner to help us out. So gathering tribute items can be a lot easier compared to what it used to be back in the day. Definitely way easier than it was back in the day. Shouldn't be nowhere near as bad. I figured to start off the stream at least by flying around gathering stuff, rather than trying to simply make the saddles, because making the saddles is very boring. And so I did not want to start the stream by that. So I want to start the stream by venturing, get all the venturing done, and have all that fun so you guys can see that. If I had to make the saddles off camera, that's, you know, that's perfectly fine. I'd rather have, at least have some fun, interact with you guys and saying hi and stuff, and you guys can see all my struggles that I'm going through when it comes to the ARK process here. And of course, it's also helpful tips too, just in case you guys are also trying to do the same thing that I'm doing by trying to do the boss fights. I highly recommend, though, doing different boss fights sometimes. I mean, the center boss fight's not that hard to do, I guess. I haven't done it unofficially yet, so I'm kind of curious. Not even the tribe that actually helped me out when I first started even did the center boss fight. But I've done it plenty of times on unofficial servers, but never on official servers when it comes to the ARK ASA version of the boss fight. Because I know back then in ARK ASA, I used to run that very, very easily. But like I said, the tribute items were just a pain in the ass to get. You guys can see. Compared to other boss fights, it's nowhere near as bad. I played official in 1x, but rough. I've only been playing ARK. Oh boy. That's actually a common question I get asked a lot. I've been playing since the very days of the preview program back in the Xbox days. So when ARK was basically a baby, before it really even became an official game. Went through so many different things. I used to play Xbox back in the day. But when Arc ASA came out, I changed over to PC. But yeah, since like pretty much the beginning of time, pretty much I've been playing Arc. That's why pretty much when the gene scanner is pointing me to these areas, I'm pretty much already knowing that this is the common spot where they spawn anyway. So it's just there's a couple of different common spino spots and everything like that. I know where all the spots are the majority of the time. The only thing I'm worried about, but I don't know if there's any other better spots, because when Arc ASA came out, I don't know if there's any better spots to get stuff, but... And yeah, we're actually currently on One Rings. Cool, I started on a preview on PS with PvP, and I said change to PvE, and I see. Need a slower pace game. Yeah, for sure, you need a slower pace game, yeah. Yeah, PvE is, yeah, it's more peaceful. I mean, it's just, you're more just chilling and relaxing, you know, and having fun. While PvP, you're just more competitive kind of thing. So I mean, they're two completely different play styles, and I like to do both from time to time. Right now, it's it's always good to just chill out and relax and have fun, you know, do some trading with people, that sort of thing. But hey, man, hey, if you do play PvE, bro, if you do play official PvE, bro, and you ever wanna trade or anything like that, definitely let me know, man, because I'm always gonna trade for anything. All right, so. Looks like that's going on right. Well, alright, so I think we almost have all our spinal cells. Dude, penguins are so loud. That's all I hear is with penguins. Alright, we had 3 more spinal cells. And I don't know where my wyvern went. And Fred over there is just dancing with the penguins, apparently. Nothing worse than waking up to... Nothing worse than check logs to work before work to realizing you're being raided. Yeah, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, that's terrible, man. It's yeah, before work, dude, and you can't do anything about it too, dude. It's just terrible. I would definitely play more PvP if I had a lot more time on my hands, but I definitely do not have a lot of time on my hands, for sure. Everyone on the channel knows that I'm working 2 jobs all the time. So that's why you guys do let me stream more often now, rather than make videos. But I do love streaming because, again, streaming is just a lot more. I'm able to interact with you guys, and say hi and everything like that, and actually have some fun, you know. And I love being able to interact with you guys. You guys are awesome. Now we're about decay timers in my bases. Yeah, we're about the decay timers, bro. Yeah, same kind of way. I also run the 4 different PvP servers too, so I'm worried about that too. Oh, where is this gene scanner taking me? Okay. Yeah, I didn't realize that recently. As you guys can see, it says Gremlin over there. That's actually not a dino. That's an actual person. So I didn't realize that the not tribe track. What the heck is it called? The tame track or whatever like that on the tracking panel. I didn't realize you could actually like tag your allies, like your human allies and your other tribe mates. So that's pretty cool. I didn't realize you actually could do that inside the tribe panel. So that's actually pretty cool. Like, so if you alliance with anybody, you ever want to know what your alliance members are, or wanted to chill out with them and everything like that, you can actually go ahead and track them. That's pretty cool. So I didn't realize that's actually even a thing. I found that out the other day. It was very helpful when my other my ally got lost or whatever like that on Extinction, and I had to go help him out because he died to the Desert Titan. I think that was actually on stream. He was trying to find his body. I was trying to help him find his body, but I didn't realize that the tracking panel was actually a thing. That would have been a lot more helpful to know during that time. Oh yeah, I'm ready for stamina. Alright, so I think it's bringing us back to lava over here. Yeah, you can track your vehicle as well. Oh, nice, dude. You can track your vehicle too. Nice, nice. Yeah, I like finding folks that play official. It's rough out there. Yeah, for sure, bro. For sure. Yeah, I mean, I got my Discord and everything like that too. I have that over there. And like I said, man, if you ever want to chill out and play, bro, I'm more than happy to. It's always good to have some other people. I do love the community around here. It's pretty awesome. There's a lot of good people here. I do a lot of trading and stuff like that and having fun. What I'm trying to do, actually, I've been trying to trade with somebody here. He's gonna give me some mutated donkeys, but he's wanting some polymer. I'm still trying to trade with him, but I'm actually looking forward to that too. So I definitely look forward to actually building a lot more bigger bases over here. Well, I mean, I don't know where about building bigger bases. My base is already massive as it is, but I want to try to at least build a water pen with that too. Because Center has really awesome water dinos. And the center has great, absolutely amazing resources down in the water. Alright, so Where on earth? I have to put my night vision on again. I might have to bump my gamma a little bit again because I think it's just, yeah, I don't know why it's being so dark right now. Let me pause the streaming for a couple seconds. I gotta try to put my gamma on a little bit higher. I don't want to burn through all my, oh gosh darn it. I don't want to burn through all my elements just trying to literally look around and to have night vision on the entire time. Let me make sure I'm okay and safe. Just bear with me here, guys. I'm gonna pause the stream for a hot second here. You're not a fan of water on Ark. Too many bad experiences. Yeah, I got you, man. I got you. I just go to Add to farm metal. Yeah, for sure, man. For sure. I understand that. The water is definitely not for everybody, man. For sure. Alright. And the water here on the center is super dangerous, bro. It's crazy over here. The amount of dino spawns is just insane. Just earlier in the stream, you guys saw it. I was just trying to hunt the Spino down. I got attacked, jumped by that one fish that starts with an X, whatever the heck it's called. I was looking at thing, looks like a giant piranha. Alright, our Spinosaur. Hopefully that should be all good. Oh, 2 more Spinosaurs. Okay, so good, duly noted. So when I do farm the tribute up again, duly noted that I'm gonna just ignore the gene scanner and just go simply right straight to Lava Island and snow, and that's their best way of doing it. You can pretty much get 4 different Spinosaurs right in the get-go, and since you need 25 for each boss fight, be very helpful. But however, though, I do got the tribute tower though, so I do have boss element percentage bonus. And the best part about the center, though, there might be a lot of tribute, but you do get a fairly decent amount of element. I'm pretty sure, like, hard element. I'm thinking, like, maybe a little over 600 per boss fight. So that's pretty nice. That's pretty solid. And granted, in order to get that much element, like, if you're trying to transfer somewhere, that's, like, 600 element is, like, 600k element dust, which is insane. And if you're trying to convert hard element into dust on Extinction, you're going to have to do that times 5 because you get a fifth of your element back when you convert it into dust. So if you wanted to transfer, so the equivalent of me going to Extinction and getting the hard element compared to doing this boss fight is pretty insane. I'm pretty sure, so it's whatever 6 times 5 is like 30. Oh, so God, I can't do math today. I can't do math today right now. I can't. But you guys know what I mean, though. You guys know what I mean. A lot of some serious element, man. Some serious element. All right. So I think it just wants us one more Spinosaur. I think it's gonna bring its butt back all the way over here. I'm pretty certain. But we might we're definitely going to explore the water here for hunting down these squids. So, oh, I hear Spino. Oh no, those are those weird fish again I was talking about earlier. Oh, it's going to bring us back all the way down to the lake. Oh no, but I know a faster way of getting over there. Now that I know where it wants us to go, I can just start mining stuff with the wyvern. So if you have the Lost Colony perk, the Lost Colony skill tree, you can simply bite stuff and you'll get a speed boost bonus. You guys can see I'm going much faster, along with the Summer Drakeling. So the reason why I'm having the Summer Drakeling on my shoulder to help me move faster and fly around. I'd use my text too, but there's no point in burning through. There's no point in burning through element if I'm trying to get more element on the server. There wouldn't be very much of a point in burning through the element. And the tech helmet really doesn't burn through that much element. The tech helmet is probably the least part of the tech suit that burns through the much element. And the tech boots. It's your jetpack and leggings that go through the most amount of element. I have, gosh, it's offset element needs. Ah, yeah, for sure, man, for sure. And Ragnarok is insane for tributes and artifacts needed. Oh, Ragnarok's... Oh, yeah, I forgot Ragnarok was pretty bad, too. I wasn't sure if it was bad as Center was, but I know Ragnarok is pretty bad, too. When it comes to gathering tribute. Yeah, so, again, what I'm going to try to end up doing is, for when it comes to... future... If, I can figure out if my Rexes and Yudi can handle... Center bosses, I'm gonna try to definitely start raising up a lot more Rexes for other servers, and I might think about making a second character, another third character actually, and making him on island and then running him through the boss. Man, I'm trying to grab that spinal. I'm pretty sure I couldn't even grab the spinal cell. Did I not grab it? No, I didn't have a chance to even grab it because the Browns were attacking me. Oh no, where's the spinal cell at? Oh no! Thought I saw it. Where's the spinal cell at, man? Oh man! Okay, I don't know where the spinal cell is. I was trying to grab it, but it didn't allow me to, so I was getting attacked by a piranha. Alright, I guess it was... Oh, no, no! I just pretty sure I just saw it. Is that right there? No, there's that poop. There's that poop. There's that spinal poop. Stab it. It's a poop. Ow. And I sneeze. Man, dude. Alright, well, whatever. We'll go find our spinal way fast. Thanks, Fred, for killing all the piranhas. I appreciate it. Man, I was legit to my own spinal cell right at the very end there. That sucked. My last spinal cell I needed. Now I get just right out of it. Hopefully the spinal's like right here by the shore. I don't have to like text you. Oh, okay. I guess he is kind of next to the shore. This Wyvern's not gonna land in this glacier. Anyway. Oh, it did! Holy crap! It actually landed. It actually landed. Come here. Don't light Fred on fire. Okay, cool. Thank you. Thanks, Wyvern. You lit Fred on fire again. Oh, good God. Good. Now he's not gonna. Now Fred's not gonna respawn for 2 hours. Way to go, Wyvern. Way to go. Way to go, buddy. Alright, anyway, though. Let's keep moving forward. Alright, so we got the spinal cells. Oh my god, that was a process. That's good. But at least we found that free base, though. That free stuff. But sadly, though, I'm pretty sure that was a major tribe. And like I said, when I saw that, compared to the time on that, the decay timer on there, the man was off for at least about maybe 10 hours or so. So that he logged off recently, man. So I'm not sure what ended up happening, but yeah, maybe just picked up his base and left. Probably left a bunch of stuff behind, a bunch of tribute items, and a bunch of cementing paste. A ridiculous amount of cementing paste. We got some more free cementing paste. That's all in the Wyvern. So, I mean, it's sad to see people leave, but man. Well, I guess people pick up. You know, it's just so easy now to pick up your base and literally just leave now. So I mean. I guess he was nice enough to leave his stuff behind. It was pretty chill of him. He helped me out a lot. To be honest. I'm surprised too, because this particular center server is pretty popular. Very, very popular. Alright. We're just flying back to base really fast. So next thing we have to go for, let's go try to go for something fast. The Megalania Toxin, I know where a Megalania cave is though. I know where one is because I used to live nearby there back in the old Ark. I used to live over by Redwoods over there too. That used to be my old base over here on Ark ASE was over there. That was rough. That was actually rough. That sucked. I don't recommend doing that. Yeah, about in Redwoods, I used to live out in Redwoods when I first started out there back in when I tried official again back in the old Ark, and it just sucked out there. The trees were very, very scarce, and the amount of dinos and how deadly it was over there was insane. Oh, geez, what was that? It must have been like it must have been an extra crystal at that. Alright, we're almost back at base though. Should be relatively pretty okay. I'm pretty sure our Rexes should be pretty much leveled up, or pretty much healed up by now. They definitely should be in the cryo hospital. I don't know if that for a fact. I'm gonna talk my tech helmets so I'm not driving myself insane. Nope, everything trying to render in. Okay, there we go. Alright, once you drop all the stuff off the Wyvern, grab all this stuff. Oh, and now I'm overweighted. Oh, no, it's okay. Stop it. Oh, lag. You gotta love the lag. Oh my god. Hold on, bear with me, guys. It's lagging. It's lagging. Not as bad as Extinction, though. I've never crashed once here on the center. Not once. By Extinction, plenty of times. Plenty of times. Let's actually just shove in stuff that I don't really need and put this in the tribute tower. The RG talons we're gonna need, but we don't need Megalodon fins. We don't need any of this other random crap. We need Megalodon teeth, but all the other crap we're not even worried about. We'll get the rest of the stuff going in our inventory. Alright. Overall, not bad. I'm pretty sure, I don't know if I showed you guys the whole glass structure over there, but I did change around my my baby pen over there, so now it's a full-on glass building now. Let people get to see what I'm actually raising and stuff like that. If they want to trade or anything like that, oh, they can. Alright, so let's go ahead and put away some of the other stuff. So we definitely have plenty of the RG talents. That's not a big of a deal. That is very easy to know. And I guess let's get rid of this other random crap in my inventory. Alright, I just gotta figure out what I hate being overweighted, bro. I had to burn through my element to get over there. But hey, it used to be way worse, man. It used to be way worse before I had my tech suit. I remember the struggles were real, man. The struggles were definitely real. Alright, I also have like a bunch of snail paste on me from that dude's stuff. So let's actually just type in that. Yeah, let's just actually put that in there too. So look at that man had a bunch of snails. But sad to see people go, bro. It really is. Alright, what do I want? Why do I have those around me on my inventory? Let's just shove it in here. Get rid of this other stuff. More crystal, which is actually nice because I actually need the crystal. And we get some more long neck BPs, which I have plenty of long necks, but hey, that extra long neck rifle's not too bad. We have some also extra crop plots from that dude. Didn't want to do anything with the stem berries. Oh, so the random crap we don't need. Let's throw that away. Throws all this other crap away we don't need. Most common stuff I just gather all the time. I don't even know what that even is for. That skeleton thing is for. Almost accidentally threw spinal cells away. Would have cried. Alright, so there we go. Spinal cells are complete. Not that big of a deal. But we got it done. I'm going to make sure I lock. My transmitter is locked. So I'm going to put all my tribute items inside here. This way I don't drive myself crazy. We're going to grab each artifact, which we grabbed in a previous stream. We grabbed all 5 or all 6 of them, whatever you want to call them. We had like 5 of each, so that's pretty good. At least this way we can actually see what we actually have here and over here on the side over here. Normally I'm trading and I have my transmitter unlocked, so that's the reason why I have it locked up right now, or don't have anything in it right now. And obviously we're not going to start the boss fight inside my transmitter inside my house. It would be a terrible idea to do. Just decorations. Can you put trophy on a mount in the decor box? The decor box, I believe. Okay, the decor box. Okay, thank you for letting me know about that, because I was actually trying to figure out how to do that. So thank you for letting me know about that. I appreciate that. I'll definitely have to do that sometime, because I have plenty of different trophies out there that I definitely want to use. RG talent. Alright, grab the RG talent. So Sarka Such's skin. Sarka. Okay, so I'm just gonna double check my other vault to make sure I didn't place the other stuff in just a random vault that I didn't do, because sometimes that ends up happening. What, now you want to get out of there? Okay, hold on, man. Bear with me here, guys. I gotta help my son out with something again. Bear with me. This is single dad life, my guys. Single dad life. Alright. Alright, put it down. Hurry up. Come here. There. Boy. So, now we're back. We're all good, right? We're all good. You wanna know? All right, man. I don't know why my street's like it so bad. All right, so we get the RG talents in there. We need the Megalodon. So I'm pretty sure I already have a couple different Sarco skins. When Sauropod Vertebrate, you have Titan Bullet Venom, Sarco's 2 skin. Alright. And the cool thing about Sarco skin is not just actually Sarco's 2. You can also use the Dino Sushis also counts for Sarco skins, so that's actually really great. So we need the Titan Bullet Venom, Sarco skin, Megalina Toxin, and Basilisk Blubber. We actually almost have all the tribute, so we actually have almost all the tribute. That's actually pretty amazing. Basilisk Blubber, I have no idea. Oh man, I don't have no idea if I have any. I'm pretty sure I collected. Oh, let me double check these other boxes over here to make sure my doofus that I didn't leave anything in here, because I never really organized any of this stuff, and I may have left tribute items in here. So let me double check and just double check really fast. Make sure I don't have anything in stock. Basilisk Blubber is nothing too big of a deal. We'll have to go around and play around the water. Not that big of a deal. Other fun stuff there. Artifact pedestal, other fun stuff, more shotguns, and pretty much nothing out of the ordinary. I don't see any okay, we do have more of those, so good thing I checked that. And that's pretty much it. Okay, so there's all our stuff there. So double check my fabricator, because again, my place is not very organized. It may look cool, but it's not very organized. Alright, so other than that though, alright. Cool. I thought I had Basilisk Blubber, but I don't. So again, Megalina. So let's go, before we go play around the water, let's go try and figure out where the heck this Megalina cave is. We gotta go try and find the Megalinas, man. And we're gonna need a Thylo for that. So I know we're gonna I'm gonna go run a cave with that, to be honest. So let's go grab one of the Thylos that I did level up already, and that I ran around the cave with. I'm not sure if I potted up that particular Thylo. I think I probably did. So let's let's go double check. Maybe I left them out, and I'm not sure if I did or not. So let's go ahead and see if we have any Thylos that are leveled up and left out over here. Thylos. Oh gosh, darn. I'm just double checking some stuff here. Buddy, what are you doing? You definitely need a nap, my little friend. Alright, so I guess we're going to... Alright, I guess I think probably left my Thyla and some of the cryopods, which I'm probably assuming here. So let's see let's look around for... I gotta start renaming all my dinos I'm using for running around gathering tributes and stuff. Okay, nothing there. Oh. That one's organized. That one's an organized cryo fridge. My other stuff? Not as much. This one right here. Yeah, he's leveled. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this guy is the one I ran around with the caves with my Megatherium. Just gonna double check. Hi, little buddy. You get the 124 saddle. Okay, that's our little friend that we used in the last stream. So we're gonna need him. I'll keep the 10 Giga on me just in case maybe it's a big cave or anything like that. I'm gonna grab some extra element, which I almost forgot about. Again, it'd be kind of pointless to be using my tech suite a lot. Buddy. You are talking 10 times louder than I am. Yeah. If you want to go put your stuff, you gotta play over there. Not in the microphone. Thank you. Alright. Oh, we don't need more Spinos. Alright, we don't need more Spinos. So let's go see if we have the Megalina Toxin. So I think we should have all that. So I think we're good there. Alright, so I'm kind of curious to see. I have not actually ran some Megalina stuff in a while, so I'm kind of curious to see where they actually are on our KSA. I have a feeling it's going to point me toward that cave toward the middle of the map. Toward where the rivers run right there. There's a cave right there. I'm assuming it's gonna probably point me to that cave. That's the last spot I ever used to farm Megalina Toxin back in the day. So I have a strong feeling that's where it's gonna put me. And we used to farm a bunch. Thankfully with the respawn rates on here, since everything is respawning really fast, hopefully it should be pretty good. And at least now with the gene scanner, we can actually know where it actually is. So I'm assuming it's pointing in here. It's probably pointing in this general direction, which is inside the cave. So let's go inside. Let's actually just go inside the cave because I already know its location by heart. As I almost flew past the cave.
What?
We'll pop up the wyvern. I gotta be very careful. There's Meglos in here. Right here in the entrance. Let's actually get on my tech helmet, turn that bad boy on. This way I'll get snuck up by Meglos, which is a Meglo right over there. I don't think I can... Oh, there's a baby Meglo! Oh, I'm so curious to go get one of those. At the same time, do I really need... Buddy, please. Go play with your toys. Or you're about to go to bed. Yeah, you definitely need a nap. You only do this when you're tired. Alright, so I'm gonna probably point. Yeah, let's pop the wyvern. Get him all ready. I should have brought over my med. Thilo, what are you doing? You're running with me, spider. Alright, I don't think I can fly. I'm really worried about. Okay, let's try to not wake up the Meglo because I know for a fact it might be able to take me off my mount, so I don't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen.
Why?
Oh, okay. We gotta wait around for. Okay, let's just go. Oh man, I don't want to have to go right. I'm worried. I'm worried about that Meglo, man. I'm worried about that Meglo really, really badly. Alright. Do that. We're all good. Okay. Okay. Alright, hold on. Be right back again, because I'm pretty sure my son wants something. That's the reason why. Oh my gosh. Alright. Be right back, guys. Alright. We're back again as I'm getting obliterated by a bunch of random bugs. Nothing I cross it. Okay. Alright, we're back. Alright, so working? Sorry guys, my stream is very laggy today.
What?
Alright, we're good. Alright, we're solid. Alright, let's do this again. Alright, so we're trying to avoid that. I haven't been to this cave in a very long time, so I'm kind of curious to see what this will look like, man. So one thing you gotta worry about the Megalanias is they give you mega rabies. I have not been in this cave, and actually I don't think I've ever been in this cave in RKSA, so I have no idea what this is gonna look like. Okay, alright. Hold on, man, guys. This is more. Alright. Now we're back again. So, okay. Man, dude. Dude, I've never been to this area. I've never been to this area, man. This is crazy, bro. Oh, really, spiders? Really? Alright, so I probably should have brought my Megatherium for this particular thing here. Megatherium probably would have been a little bit better. But this is where the Megalanians are, man. This cave, they did a very good job making this cave look pretty nice, man. There's a lot of bugs down here, so I definitely should have brought a Megatherium, bro. Alright, so what I remember back in Arc ASA, or Arc ASE, let's say, is that Megalanians will normally just jump off the ceiling over here next to the supply crates. So they got supply crates, so all looking normal and fancy, but normally the Megalanians would just jump off the ceiling on top of you. Ooh. Oh man, a maxed out, man. That's some good blueprints right there. We would have farmed some blueprints, some spare blueprints, bro. That's easy. That's easy farming, bro. You guys just saw that. Oh, have you never played Center? Oh, I've never played Center. Oh, I got you, man. Yeah, no, Center is a great map. Like I said, my previous, well, that's my, that's my old official server back in the day. Playing on Center. I just play Center all the time, so I know Center by heart. I know all the spots on Center by heart. It's a great map. Yeah, well, they definitely changed some stuff around. Okay, so issue is those Arthropluras are going to be a very major issue. They will disintegrate my tech armor, so I gotta be very, very careful with that. All right, I might actually take off my tech armor on this one. We're actually gonna take off the tech armor. I know it sounds silly, but we're gonna do it for a reason. Because those Arthropluras will kick my butt. Okay, ow. Okay, well, let's go ahead and just kill these guys off. At least we can get ourselves a Titan Boa Venom. I don't want to get hit by those Arthropluras. Alright, so duly noted, next time, what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to definitely bring a Megatherium next time. But the actual Titan Boa Venom is right here, though. So I guess we can get the Titan Boa Venom too, along with that. The Thyla. Okay. Ooh. It looks to be everything is pretty chill over here. Normally the Megalanians are supposed to jump off the ceiling on top of you. Used to be a whole bunch. They should jump off the ceiling. At least the last I remember. But those Arthropluras are going to be a very major issue because they're going to try to hit me with the poison. I don't want my tech armor to get hit. See, like that, for instance. See right there? You guys just saw that? The Arthroplura would have hit my character, and then I would have no more tech armor. Ascendant tech armor, gone. So we got some more spiders. Yeah, this cave is pretty chill, but this I remember is where the Megalanian Toxin usually is. This is where I used to farm with the Megalanian Toxin. Because stuff in the caves respawn very, very fast. Yeah, I might have to go with the Megatherium. These Arthropluras are gonna be annoying. And I don't know if it's just a glitch or if I'm just having bad luck. But it also happened to me over there on when I was running the lava cave. Is that normally when you kill a Titan Boa, you get the the 2 Titan Boa Venom. But sometimes when I kill the Titan Boa, it doesn't drop anything at all. So I don't know what that's about, but I'm not sure if that's a glitch or something. But that's been ended up happening lately. Alright, I think we pretty much cleared off any of the lovely Arthropluras. So I might be able to investigate what we got going on over here. So it's pointing me over here somewhere. It's saying there's a Megalanian right here. There's more stuff on that side, so I guess we'll just keep going around over here. I might go over and get my Megatherium. It'll make clearing this cave a lot faster. Oh, there they are. Right? What is that? Is that one? Oh, no, Arthropluera. That's not Arthropluera. Alright. Let me go back. Let me go fly back and let me get the Megatherium. It'd be a lot faster if I do it that way instead of the Thyla. Thylas are nice. They move a lot faster, but my Megatherium kicks some serious booty. I think watch out for that Megalo. There's always a Megalosaurus always hiding by the end of the cave. That was a 145 with a baby next to it. That thing will take me off my mount, so I gotta be very careful. Please, Megalo, don't get mad at me. I'm gonna take off. Alright, let me grab the rest of my tech suit, put that back on so I don't forget about it. And then let's go get the Wyvern back out. Not the Wyvern, that's my gene scanner. Thank you very much. Ah, no! Okay. Yeah, let's just go grab the Megatherium, bro. I will take the extra hide though. I will definitely happily take the extra hide. I gotta start collecting the hide for the saddles. I'm pretty sure like each saddle costs me like it doesn't always drop just random. Oh yeah, I gotcha anymore. Yeah, so that's really strange. I don't like that too much. That they only don't drop randomly now because Flying Titan Bolt is annoying. Oh, that lightning strike though. I like that little effect. That was pretty cool. Yeah, so I guess the Megatherium might be our best bet for this particular one. I know for a fact too that the Megalanias also spawn over in the Redwoods. I think there's a Redwood cave over there. Last I remember off the top of my head. Because again, it's been so long since I've had to gather tribute for them. Let's go ahead and grab the Megatherium. So I'm assuming I probably put her in here somewhere. That I had leveled up with the Thyla. No, these aren't the ones. Oh gosh darn it, dude. This is why organization is key. Me organizing though, not so much. Alright, there's our Megatherium. I'm gonna double check and make sure that's the correct one with the correct saddle. This is what I run caves with. Okay, that's her. Okay. Alright. That's her. Alright, now let's go ahead and run that Megalania cave. I know where it's at because I run over there in the vicinity all the time. This should be good. Oh, hey, what's up, Airborne? Thanks for stopping in, man. A little late in the party? Yeah, it's all good, bro. It's all good. I normally don't stream this, well, early. I streamed earlier, but yeah, so I mean, my timing for my streams aren't the best. But, yeah, I appreciate it. Probably streaming here for another hours, so. Currently, we're sitting there investigating some tribute items. We're trying to go gather tribute right now for the boss fight, and we're having some fun and interesting time trying to figure things out here. Because the last time I ever gathered tribute, like I said, was back in the old arc. There's been a lot of new stuff, so definitely a lot of new stuff. It definitely looks a lot different. Trying to look, right now, we're just trying to look around for Megalania attacks. And now we get the Megatherium, which the Megatherium will kick some serious booty, and we're gonna get a ridiculous amount of chitin and keratin. So, kind of curious. This thing will definitely kick some serious butt. I'm pretty sure there's actually a boss fight in Megatherium. I guarantee you, if I got some extra Megatherium to, if I'm breeding more of these guys, I will definitely be able to actually even run some bosses with these things, because these things are ridiculous. I mean, like, really ridiculous. Like, look at that, what damage that is. 3,300 damage, dude. That's more than my Tech Giga. So I had a bunch of these little guys. Oh, man, dude. Alright, so. Oh, Megalanias. So I got no idea what these little shits would be. The last I remember, like I said, the last I remember back in the day, they used to be on top of the ceilings, and I used to have to hunt them off the ceilings. But for some odd reason, even with the tech helmet, I don't even see them. And you guys look how fast they respawned. Look how fast all the dinos just respawned. See how they all came back? And I left the cave for 2 seconds, man. So the respawn rates can be really easy, so farming these guys shouldn't be that big of a deal. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. again, the cave spawning on here is pretty fast. So that's actually one really good thing about this, is that the spawns happen pretty quickly. I'm gonna try to avoid the Arthropleurus though, because I don't want those little shits to basically hit my stuff. Okay, there's Megalania right there. You guys see one? He was just chilling on the wall. Right there. They're right there. Okay, there they are. See them all just chilling there? They're waiting for me to attack me. Cool thing is, I'm on the Megatherium, I can use my shotgun on the back of this thing. So you just gotta shoot them off there. The only bad thing is that these little guys can give me mega rabies. Oh, Arthropleura, nope. Get out of here. Okay. Careful. Okay, so the Arthropleurus ate the body, which is not good because I need that Megalania toxin. Oh, I'm gonna get attacked by something. I hear it. Oh, Scorpion. Let's clear off the rest of these guys. Let's get the rest of these guys out of here. I just want to get rid of these Arthropleurus because I do not want these Arthropleurus going out to attack and killing me. And we'll keep an eye out for the Titan Boas. So, duly noted that the Titan Boas do not always drop the toxin. So you gotta keep that in mind. But the Venom right there, so that's good. So there you go. So where you just did pretty easy. So again, you want to get Titan Boa Venom and you want to get the Megalania toxin. This is definitely the best way to do is run this small little cave. Alright, so let's keep, yeah, they're there. There's all the Megalanians. So again, we need about 25 of these guys. But so I guess cool thing about Megalanians is that they drop 2 of them. Just like the Titan Boa, they drop 2 of the Venom, which makes my life a little bit easier. It looks like stuff is also spawning inside the ground there. So that's not cool. That's not very cash money right there. Okay, what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to get rid of my Dino's inventory. So this way the Megatherium can actually pick everything up. Because I don't need all these extra berries on me. Alright, let's go try to gather that. Pick out the Megalanian. That's what we're trying to go for. That's what we're trying to go for. And then we want to drop the rest of the crap because we don't need the rest of the crap there. Alright, we made the Megalanians mad. Oh my god, stop giving me berries! Stop it! I don't want all that random crap. Okay, so the Megalanian is stuck in there. So again, you don't need to have a full-on tech suit to do this, guys. You just need to have a lot of patience and... But at least you guys know where everything is. Alright, we'll go with the gene scanner. As pointing me to that other Megalanian that's right over there. So how much toxin we got? So we got 6 and 6. Not too bad. Let's go ahead and kill the rest of these Titan Boas over here. Sadly didn't drop. Let's just wipe out these spawns here really fast. But you'll typically see the, like I said, you'll typically see the Megalanians on the walls. They're on the ceilings and the walls. I haven't been to this cave before on ArkASA, man. I've only been on ArkASA and it looks great. I didn't realize there are even dung beetles spawn over here. Yeah, so if you want to get some free dung beetles, you can get some dung beetles over here too. So they spawn over here too. Nice little cave, man. It's a nice little cave, man. For sure. Sure. And berries. Yeah, I mean, you tame some low level Megalanians. Oh yeah, if you tame some low level Megalanians, you can mate them and take venom from their babies. Oh, I didn't know that at all. Thank you for letting me know about that one. Yeah, I didn't know about that one at all. That would actually help me out a lot for farming wise. I did not know about that. That's pretty awesome, actually. Thank you for that. I'll definitely have to do that. I'll definitely have to keep that in mind for sure. I haven't, as to be fair, I haven't even really tamed a Megalania. Alright, so it looks like there's like, I thought I saw like some sort of like Sarco or something in here, so that's why I was running over here for. Oh, it's cave drop. Alright, so there's actually a cave drop. Well, with the Drakeling on my shoulder, oh, that is a Capra. I saw it. I knew I saw it. See his little body over there? There's a big buzz over there. See, we're getting some Ascendant stuff out of here, so we're actually getting some more shotgun ammo. Not that bad of cave drops, man. For a super easy cave, I'm getting Ascendant gear. Like, that's not that bad at all. Like, see, I got a 120. I got a Maxo Iguanodon set on Maxo Gallimanos style. So you want to look for some random saddles, man. That's actually not a bad idea. If I can get some ascending stuff, not bad at all. That's maxed out saddles, bro. Not bad at all. Alright, let's keep moving forward. So let's go see if the more Megalanians spawned up there. I'm pretty sure maybe they did. We're just gonna try to avoid all these guys unless they attack us. Just gonna try to go for that Titan Bull Venom. Didn't drop. And now I think one's killing me. No! Alright, so again, the Arthropods are the more annoying things that I watch out for. I'm playing a very risky game by doing that. Because I have Ascendant Tech Armor, and all it would take is just one acid spit from those Arthropods, and it's gone. Yeah, that's what I want to make sure that I don't end up doing that. Sorry, Megatherium, I keep throwing your food away, buddy. Alright, so I see one right up there, chilling there. Oh, actually, they're right up there on top of the ceiling. Okay, so they did respawn. I left the cave for 2 seconds, and that's what happened to me, guys. Alright, let's try to do that. Back in the day, what I only had was all I had was the crossbow. So you can simply, if you want to, you can just shoot them off the walls with a crossbow or something like that, or it's a bow or something. Even a slingshot if you want to, for God's sake. Not that big of a deal. All you do is knock them off, just like Thylas. All I gotta do is just simply knock them off their little mount there that they're on, and then you can just kill them that way. So they respawn very, very fast. So seeming how this is where the Megalanians are typically spawning right now, I guess we'll just keep running back and forth for right now in this particular area, and we'll farm it up really, really fast. Because like I said, you get 2 Megalania toxin per Megalania. I'm pretty sure that Megalania is still glitched out in there, and I can't actually kill that, so inside that wall. So let's just go run back out there really fast. Really fast. We should be solid. Alright, so Megalania toxin solved. Love the Drakeling buff on drops. Yeah, for sure, dude. The Drakeling buff on drops is amazing. Now I'm on Lost Colony at the moment, working on base and boss prep. Oh yeah, for sure, man. I got you. Yeah, I heard that the Lost Colony boss is pretty rough, man. I heard it was pretty rough, for sure. I haven't even done the Lost Colony boss even on my unofficial servers. But I heard that was pretty rough. There's been a lot of people having issues with it too. But yeah, I definitely want to even make like I said, make another character, so I don't have to transfer back and forth all the time. I want to make another character that is specifically for Lost Colony, so I can farm everything over there in Lost Colony. That'd be really great, really fun. Alright, so hopefully they've respawned, which they did. Ooh yeah. So all we had to do was run right back to the entrance of the cave and they already respawned. So I love the respawn system on this. They did a very good job on that. Makes farming so much easier. Go ahead and shotgun that little turd. Oh, we got 2 of them actually spawned up. Sadly, they didn't drop their toxin due to me grabbing every berry known to man. But also be very careful with these guys because if you get hit by them, if you're on foot and you get hit by them, they'll give you mega rabies. So it's not a good time. And if you don't have enough health, you probably couldn't even be able to survive it. I'm pretty sure it takes like 500 health away. So I mean, not a good time, man. Not a good time. Also farm some more Titan Bull Venom over here too. Any more Titan Bulls spawn up in here. Oh, there's more Megalanians right there. So yeah, this is definitely Megalania Cave. Very good. You don't have to travel out into Redwoods. I know Redwoods is one way of doing it, but I mean, really nice, very simple way to farm with Megalania toxin. Really awesome if you actually have a tech helmet too. But if you don't have a tech helmet, you can simply just do it by looking around the walls and stuff like that. You should be able to easily see them. So Well, double check and make sure that's dropped and come down here. I'm pretty sure I see some more Titan Bullets over here, so let me try to run over here and get some more Titan Bullets. But we do need the Titan Bullet Venom too. And I don't know if that actually dropped or not, but we're gonna kill its body and see if it dropped it. No, it didn't. Alright, so like I said, unfortunately, the Titan Bullets don't always drop their venom. So that's a little bit of a nuisance there. Oh, spiders! Cursing spiders. But I didn't get a bunch of free cotton carrots in those, so that's pretty good. Yeah, so definitely bring down Megatherium down here. And again, it doesn't have to be a super mutated Megatherium. It's a very easy cave. Just any Megatherium, they'll gladly, happily take out. You can shoot off the back of it to shoot the Megalanias off their little pedestals. So very, very easy to do. Not that big of a deal. Don't anything too crazy. I'm pretty sure you can actually walk a Giga or a car jump in here too, but there's really no point. But you could. If you don't have Megatherium. But Megatheriums are great too for getting a bunch of chitin and keratin. If you're trying to mass produce a bunch of cementing paste, it's a great way of doing it. So then you can put these chitin and keratin in storage boxes and simply make a bunch of cementing paste with a bunch of extra stone, even on 1x. So yeah, this is all on 1x, guys. This is on 1x. There's no event going on. Look how much chitin and keratin we already have, and I'm not even hunting down. And that's not even me. That's just me hunting down the stuff that's attacking me, not actually going on my way to attack stuff. So that's pretty crazy. Like if I actually went on my way to actually start farming all these guys, I guarantee you very, very easy, at least 10,000 plus chitin off that, which is insane, absolutely insane. On 1x. So that's pretty wild. I'm pretty sure on 2x when I was running one of the caves with my buddy there, he was trying to get obsidian off of a lava cave, and just me killing just the beginning of the stuff down there, it had like 20,000 chitin. So it was pretty wild, man. It was pretty crazy, man. Oh, there we go. There's our Megalanian right there. Yeah, so like I said, make sure you have some sort of ranged weapon to shoot them off the walls, and they'll pop. Those just like a Thyla, they'll simply just plop right off the wall, and then you can just kill them after that. Very, very easy. Very easy farm. So I'm glad we didn't have to really do too much traveling on that one. All right, we'll run out to that, guys. But yeah, definitely let me know how Lost Colony goes, man. Because Lost Colony, man, I know that's a rough map, man. I really want to play that, especially on official. I definitely want to try that. Now that transfers are enabled and stuff like that. But I don't want to risk transferring my character over, my main characters at least, due to the fact, well, the crashes and stuff like that I've been seeing. Same thing with the Estrella server too. But like I said, if these boss Rexes prove their worth, man, I'm definitely going to go for an island server and just start making characters, man, for other maps. Because there's other maps I'm going to want to play when the maps come out, like Genesis and all the other fun maps too. I want to do the same thing and make separate characters for each map. And this way, I don't have to worry about having to transfer my character, reset timers, and it's better quality of life stuff. And who knows, anybody that's trying to make get their own characters, like who are just starting out again on official, or need help doing boss fights and stuff like that, I can just simply help out people doing boss fights too, and simply do boss fight runs on this island very, very easily. The only boss that I don't know how to do and that I haven't done before is the the overseer over there on the island, which is basically the tech cave. I have not done that particular boss fight. So that I have no experience on. Some people say it's easy, some people say it's rough. They're mixing matches about it. But the island is so much easier to gather tribute items. By far the easiest. If I went to look at how much tribute items it takes to do the boss fight, like it's super, super easy. My Extinction character doesn't even have detect ceilings and stuff like that, so eventually I had to fight the Broodmother over there. And what I'm gonna end up doing is definitely trying to get my Extinction character over on a random island server, set up a fob over there, and just simply quickly do the Broodmother fight with my new boss Rexes. Yeah, I have 4 characters on my PS5, most 150. Oh yeah, for sure, bro. So good. I'm glad I'm not the only one who is very paranoid about transferring. I'm very glad to know. That's awesome. Okay. It's a very good tactic, man. It's a very good tactic. And then also, when you're resetting your timers and stuff like that, you don't gotta worry about transferring your character to reset timers. All you gotta do is just simply log on. And it makes quality of life so much easier. It's so much easier for quality of life. And now with how you can pick up all your structures and everything like that, now you can, if you ever wanted to go to a different map or something, and you can just simply just transfer all your stuff over. Makes things so much easier. Alright, so we pretty much... you play on weekends. I pretty much play, like, if I'm doing a lot of farming or raising, like a lot of farming I'll typically do on weekends, but if I'm normally playing on both, like I'm playing the majority of the time. It really all depends on what I'm doing. But I'll play on both. I'll still farm on one time if I have to. Or I'll do like extinction drops and stuff like that. So it doesn't require a bunch of farming. Because it is easier to farm on 2 times and raise stuff on 2 times. But I don't really heavily rely on 2 times, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll still play 1 time if I have to. Back then, before I had a bunch of stuff, when I was first starting out, I was definitely only playing 2 times. But now that I have a bunch of tech gear and stuff like that, it's much easier to do stuff on 1 times now than was before. Alright, so we have... Oh, dude, I need 1 more Megalanian Toxin. That is horrible. Why do I need 1 more Megalanian Toxin? We also need more Titan Bullet Venom, too. Oh, never mind. We got the Megalanian Toxin. Never mind. I didn't realize the little buddy was holding that. So, sadly, we only have 8 Titan Bullet Venom. But, you know what? Yeah, I mean... I'm not about to sit here and keep farming this entire 1 cave and just for the entire stream. So, let's go ahead and go find some other stuff. I'm pretty sure I can find some more Titan Bullets out in the swamp anyway. So I don't think that's our next thing. Or we can go out and play out in the water. Whichever one works out there. Yeah, I need more coffee, bro. What the? Megalitherium. Alright. Let's get our butts moving. We got our Megalanian Toxin. We got it all. We're good. I do see some more Titan Bullet Venom over here, though. Couple different spots on the map. There's plenty of different spots on the map where you can find Titan Bullets. They're pretty much almost everywhere. Alright. So now we're going to probably either go in the water or go play out in the swamp. Whichever one. The water might be a little bit more traveling. So I guess let's go out. Yeah, I mean... Basilos are going to be a pain in the ass. Just because of how much space is in between them. So I guess let's go out and play around the swamp. Basilos I might be able to just simply do off camera. That's gonna take forever. Well, maybe not. With a gene scanner it's gonna be a lot easier. But Basilo Blubber is annoying because it's just like how the Spinosaurs were. You only get 1 per dino. And I'm either gonna have to go get the Baryonyx or the Helicopron and do it that way. Baryonyx, that's why I usually tame Baryonyx, to do stuff like that. Very easy, stuns all the Mantas. The Helicopron, I don't have a maxed out saddle on that thing, but it does pretty much annihilate everything in there. Alright. There we go, so that cave was pretty easy. Pure and simple. Oh, little dung beetle. If it wasn't 2 times, I'd tame you, little buddy. Or if it wasn't 1 time, I'd tame you. Alright, so. We have our Thylid there. Alright, let's go back to base. Pop is Megatherium. It's a good way to run the caves. Where's my other cryopod? Oh, okay. Almost not brought. I'm surprised I didn't bring extra cryopods, man. That's just very weird of me. I never do that. Let's take all the chitin and keratin. I want the chitin because I'll make a lot more cementing paste, so I make more metal structures. So very, very good for chitin and keratin. Oh, and I can check. I think I have everything needed for brood, and for some reason one of my guys is missing it. I can run you through a boss fight. Yeah, that'd be great. It'd be really good for my second character. Because my second character, I don't have like any of the tech ceilings and stuff like that, and a lot of the other structures, and I really definitely need to do that because a lot of the trading groups that I'm in require tech ceilings. A lot of people trade in tech gear, and Extinction is where I farm all my tech stuff. So I definitely want to do that for sure. Definitely let me know, bro. And you can even join my Discord, my YouTube homepage. You can definitely let me know. You can talk through Discord and stuff like that too. And chat between there. Yeah, that'd be awesome. I'd really appreciate that. And if you ever want to trade or anything like that too, I've always got plenty of different dinos I'm trying to trade with, and I'm always looking. I'm pretty much always looking for a variety of dinos because I don't have too many. The thing is, I have a lot of strong dinos. I have a good amount of strong dinos and colorful ones, but I don't have very much of a variety of dinos. I pretty much only have stuff that's running for boss fights, and, well, some boss fights. So like the Rexes, Karchas, Gigas, Wyverns, Thylas. That's pretty much all I really have when it comes to that. I don't have that much variety of stuff. So yeah, I'm always looking for dinos to trade. For sure. Alright, so we got all that done. Let's go ahead and put our chitin and keratin away. Oh no! Oh, it's lagging. It's lagging. Alright. We don't need that. Let's deposit all the rest for hides. We have about 80,000 hides. So the good thing is I have enough hide now to basically make my saddles, but I don't think we're going to make the saddles on stream because that's just going to take forever. I'd rather be venturing around and having fun than just sitting here crafting, gathering fiber with the theories, you know. Yeah, sweet. I joined your Discord because it set something up. Nice space. I'm more of a minimalist with smaller base designs. Oh yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, I go crazy when it comes to bases. That's always fun. I always want something big and crazy. If I'm spending a lot of time doing it, it all depends on what kind of server I'm doing. But if this is my main server, I'm gonna just do something fun, you know, make something crazy. I'm actually wanting to add a lot more onto it. Because some of the tribes that I've traded with and everything like that, dude, they put my base to shame, bro, on how crazy it looks. Like, they do some crazy work, bro. This one dude I was trading with, he had a base on Ragnarok. He has like a 6-man tribe, and that base was absolutely massive. And I mean like highly organized. Like, it was so crazy, dude. It looked like a giant fortress. It was so cool. So I was kind of trying to go toward that kind of design of the bases that I saw. So actually, the majority of our stuff is actually pretty easy. Redwoods has the Thyla Hook Claws. I don't have too much time before work, so I definitely want to see what I can try to do here. Well, I guess we could play around the swamp because we might be able to find more Titan Bulls out there too. So I guess let's go find something that we can ride around on that's not going to probably be super slow. The Tech Giga is going to probably, I mean, sure, it's a Tech Giga. Of course, it's going to annihilate everything in the area, but... Ow. But it is relatively slow. So that is one downside of it. I did do a tame Spino, but it doesn't have that much damage. Our tame Spino is probably not going to do very much. He doesn't even have a good saddle. Ah, man. This is why I got tame a good Spino. Now that I got killed once like that, I got tame a good Spino. I'm trying to think of what kind of dino would run around pretty easily that I have. I mean, I guess we might as well just say screw it, run around with the Tech Giga at this point. Let's go around with the Tech Giga. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. At least I won't have to worry about dying anytime soon. If I have a tech Giga on me. We'll leave the Megatherium out right here. I'm gonna leave the. Unless you know what? Yeah, we'll leave the Megatherium over here. We're not gonna really need the Megatherium at this point, and we're not gonna need the Thilo right now. All right, let's just go around tech Giga. That'll work. That'll do. Make things a little bit faster. I could get my card ship, but again, it's just a matter of I also gotta consider the speed. I'm also gonna have to probably hop off the dino more than the majority of the time, and I don't want to get grabbed by a Capro too. Yeah, my rag base is on Lighthouse Island, and my son is going wild on the build, but we have the whole island. Oh, nice, bro, nice. Yeah, for sure, dude. Yeah, when it comes to servers like this, dude, when it comes to PvE servers and stuff like that, I always want to have some fun base designing. You don't have a lot of players trying to kill you, so I'd rather do it to have at least try to make a giant base, you know, that sort of thing. All right, we'll go ahead and look around some Sarcos. So it's gonna definitely point me toward the swamp over here. So again, the cool thing is, unlike back in the old Ark, Sarcos skins also drop off the Dinosuchus because the Dinosuchus wasn't a thing back then in the old Ark. So Dinosuchus will also drop off the Sarcos skin. So you don't have to worry about just Sarcos. I think there's signs over here, or are they just pillaring off the area? This base is new. Oh, they are online actually, and they're a random tribe name that I've never seen before. These guys are definitely new. Nice little base design, bro. I got little classic windows. I mean, it looks pretty cool. I wonder what kind of structure that is. Huh, weird. Well, those guys are definitely new. They definitely transferred over here. They got a bunch of random signs everywhere too. Yeah, I'm honestly surprised that this beach isn't as pillared as I thought it would be. Nothing on the billboard, so they're just potting up stuff. Kind of weird that they literally just went right next to a dude. But hey, you know what? At least they didn't build right next to me, man. So that's one positive thing, I guess. I mean, I don't mind people building nearby me because a lot of people aren't really the nicest sometimes, and they just start to pillar everything known to man next to me, or ruin the spawns. That's another thing that drives me nuts. But a couple of different trolls do that. But I'm also a person who doesn't like to really. I don't pillar the crap out of places, so I don't really pillar spam very often. Okay, so there's a bunch of there's a bunch of different stuff down here. All right, so we gotta try to find a spot to actually park our Giga at, park the Wyvern, and where I'm not gonna get kicked off the Wyvern. I don't think this Wyvern wants to. Oh, I can land in the water, so that's good. Now, Capros do not drop the Sarco skin. They're just annoying little pests that drive me insane. Alright. Alright, let's go check out our Giga. Alright, let's go around the Giga. Now, again, the only annoying thing it's going to be is the Giga's so tall, it's going to be difficult for me to see bags. So I'm going to make sure I'm clearing out my inventory a lot. But nothing should really attack the Giga. So that could be a good thing too. Alright, so again, we're gonna look for the bodies of Sarcos. I know I have my gene scanner except for Sarcos, but we also could look for Dinosuchus too. So we can, but the Dinosuchus we can see their big butt. Look at that first. That's definitely a Dinosuchus. And as you guys can see, we got the Sarco skin from the Dinosuchus. So yeah, if we see some Dinosuchus, we'll definitely go for them too. Oh, there's some more Sarcos, so we'll let the Sarcos eat that guy. And then there we got Sarco skin and Sarco skin. Perfect. That pretty easy. Easy, pure and simple. Keep moving around. So the swamp is crazy. I don't like going in the swamp very often. We should be able to see them pretty fast. Oh! I guess the Sarco actually wants a piece of me. Alright, not bad. We already got 4. At a much faster rate. Dude, the gene scanner makes things so much easier, bro. I can I couldn't tell you how many hours upon hours and days of me back then when I only had one job that I was working at. I had a lot more time on my hands because back then I was young. I was fresh out of high school. I had plenty of time on my hands, but now as an adult with a kid, you know, you don't get that much time anymore to yourself. But I guarantee you guys, when my son gets older, he's definitely be a gamer. He loves gaming, so for sure. Maybe the next couple of years, depending on how big my YouTube channel gets, you might see my son playing too with me. So that'd be pretty awesome, actually. I would really like that a lot. All right, so let's see here. We got one over here. So got circle skin right there. More Titan Bullet Venom. All right, we did get some Titan Bullet Venom off that. So we're hitting 2 birds with 1 stone here. Okay, also getting the Titan Bullet Venom. More Titan Bullet Venom. Great. Now we're getting more Titan Bullet Venoms. That's 4. I'm pretty sure I got like 16 of it, so we're not too bad. There's more Titan Bullets over here. Oh, there's a Draken over there. Oh god, I forgot about that Dimorphodons. Oh, I forgot about those little things, dude. Yeah, I forgot why I hated the swamp. I remembered why now. Oh, dude, I forgot about that, man. Yeah, you accidentally smack a Dimorphodon, and every Dimorphodon in the vicinity just immediately comes right towards you. Drives me crazy. Okay, I didn't get anything off that one, but I did kill a snail by accident. Dilophosaur, you were very ballsy for attacking a Giga. Alright, we got our Sarco. Paramecium. Okay, drop the rest of that stuff. Alright, so I already have. Oh, I hear a Drakeman. I don't need any more Drakemans. I'm gonna go tame stuff. I'd rather do it on 2 times. Just for speed purposes. If you guys ever want to see me tame a Moza on stream too, let me know, because I definitely want to do that at some point. I'd love to go tame a Moza here on stream, but on 1 times, even with my Tribe Topper and Kibble, to tame like a 150 Moza or a 145 Moza will take an hour, which is just stupid long. Oh, Dimorphodons! Oh my god, I forgot about these stupid things, and they're flying. Dude, do you know how many more Dimorphodons there are? I remember back in the day too. I tricked one of my tribe mates the one time, and we were inside the swamp or whatever like that, and he was riding a dino. I shot him with a pheromone dart, and that was by far the funniest thing ever. So many Dimorph. And back then, Arc ASE and the old Arc, the spawning was really ridiculous, and especially in the caves and stuff like that. And the amount of Dimorphodons that I saw coming out of that swamp to attack him, he was like, holy crap. I just see him walking around with the Rex running around like crazy with a bunch of Dimorphodons chasing him. Oh, dude, that was about the funniest thing. Yeah, that was the funniest thing. He had no idea what it was either. I knew what the pheromone dart was, but he had no idea what it was either. Oh, dude, it was the funniest thing ever. Yeah, the Dimorphodons in the swamp are just, they're no joke, man. They're no joke. And I'm kind of curious to see, I know they have the Gloon out from Lost Colony. I'm really kind of curious to do, there's that necrotic mark or something like that. And you shoot a wild dino. I'm really curious to see what ends up happening if I shoot a random Paramecium or something like that with that and watch everything just run at it. Yeah, the swamp is pretty crazy. Oh, I forgot we got Fred back. So Fred looks like Fred respawned when he died earlier from being lit on fire by the Wyvern. So the messed up part was that Fred didn't even die by a random dino in a fight. He just died by my fire Wyvern getting lit on fire. Ain't that something? What the heck? Dude, I just saw that bag. See, that's the only bad thing is on a Giga is the Giga's great, buddy. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So the one bad thing is the Giga is the bag is like almost impossible to see. Nah, gosh darn it. All right, we'll continue forward. All right, but anyway though, we got 6 more Titan Ball Venom and we got a Sarkle skin. So I think the only other thing after probably that when I'm done with the stream, which is probably about 44 minutes or so, the only thing I have left to gather the tribute now, I could probably do off camera. Often do some, because that's just gonna be boring. When I make the saddles. I'm gonna definitely, I think we just need the Basilo Blubber and... Basilo Blubber and the tentacles. Alright, there we go. More stuff over here. I see its big butt over there. Alright, let's drop everything out of our inventory so we can actually grab it. There we go. Sorry, Mr. Giga, I keep throwing away your food away. There's a big bug. Oh, I killed it. Oh, it didn't die. That's crazy. That was a 130. Dang, dude. The Dino 2 just didn't die. I had over 6,000 health. So the Tech Giga I clocked around. Actually, you know, for the fun of it, toward the end of the stream, I'm actually kind of curious to see how much melee damage the Tech Giga does now. This is my meat run Tech Giga. The reason why I meat run with the Tech Giga instead of my Karcha is because the Tech Giga gets more meat per dino than my Karcha does. There we go, got our Sarkle right there. We're already at a whopping 12. I'm pretty sure I smacked a bunch of Dimorphodons again. Oh god. The bad thing about the Dimorphodons, what makes them really annoying, is that even if I'm on this giant Tech Giga, they'll kill you right off your mount. Man, I don't want my tech suit getting a bunch of damage here. I'm pretty sure I just got 2 Sarkle skins off that. Great. Oh god, what the heck was that? Didn't know what the heck that was, but that was not fun. Come here. Oh, curses. Even with just this little amount of inventory, it still didn't drop it. Oh man, alright. I have no idea. Those piranhas? Yeah, those piranhas. Oh my god. Remember how this. Oh, I love the swamp so much. Oh, I love it. I can't even go get that Dino Shoosters. It's probably the most stupid thing I've done all day. Giga, don't eat the body, don't eat the body, don't eat the body. I need the body. Okay. Woo. Okay. That would have ended badly. That would have ended badly. Alright. And we're lagging. Yeah. Okay, the only good thing is though we only need 10 more Sarkle skin. And I'm pretty sure we already hit all the I'm pretty sure we got enough Titan Ball Venom. I think that's a Sarkle over there swimming around. Last I remember. Last I see over there. Where'd he go? I saw it. I saw it swimming. I think it's a little bit of a deeper water over here. Ouch. That wasn't very nice. Are they attacking Fred? Is that what's going on right now? Is Fred attacking stuff? Oh, I killed a Summer Drakeling. Oh no. What's the Sarkle at, man? Oh, whatever. Keep following the Gene Scanner. So the Bees of Buffalo, Capro. There's our little Sarkle friend. Sorry, Baryonyx. And then poor Fred's got eaten by a Capro. Oh, Fred, come back! Oh, Fred, come back! No, I'll save you, Fred. Man, the amount of times Fred's gonna die during this stream. All right. Got 2 of the Sarkles right there. Sweet. Yeah, the swamp has its benefits, man. It has its benefits. But it is a pain in the butt. Got more of a Sarkle right there. Oil and leech blood. Oh, I killed the leech. Thankfully, I didn't get any disease leech in attack yet. Give me swamp fever. I remember back then when they patched it now. Even on PvE, people used to be able to actually give other players Swamp Fever, even on PvE, before they patched it way a while back. Ark was in its first starting days. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. Alright, I think we got our little circle friend over here. Got another one. Titan Bulb, you gonna actually drop me your Venom? Of course you're not, why wouldn't you? No bags dropped anyway. Yeah, very, very strange why they would make only Titan Boas not drop stuff. Like, doesn't make any sense. Oh, kill the leech. Oh god, found the leeches. Found some leeches. Oh no. Oh no. Not good. Yeah, I'm more worried about having an enemy against. Oh, we got. I almost just forgot about that Sarco skin. 5 more to go. Hooray. Yeah, it makes it a lot easier now that there's not just one dino that drops Sarco skin. So I'm really glad that they added Sarco skin to the Dino Sucius. Really, really nice. Helps things out a lot when it comes to gathering tributes, for sure. For sure. Alright. Oh, I got some Venom off that time. Need about 3 more. And then we are solid on Sarco skins. Oh, ouch. Hope the down switch right there. I've always wanted to tame one of those. Alright, like that. One more Sarco skin, then we should be relatively good. Which should be around over here. Oh yeah. Ow, what are you, what? That mesh around it? What was that? Oh, that was a woolly rhino. Why is there a rhino out here? Sorry, baby Anki. Alright, we got our Sarco skins. I'm pretty sure we got enough. I'm pretty certain we have enough Venom. And you guys want to see something crazy? You know, before it goes, no, I don't really have that much time. So you guys want to see something crazy? We could try something stupid. You guys want to attack a wild Giga? Oh, there's one behind me. Ooh boy. I think there is. Where's that pointing at? Okay, I think it's pointing to the Giga on Lava Island. So unfortunately, no, I don't think we're gonna do that right now then. Or what about Karcha? Is there any Karchas out? Let's see if we can attack a Karcha. Where's that pointing at? Karcha's that way. Okay, so there is a Karcha towards snow. Let's see what happens. This probably would be okay. So when I say about stupid stuff, I'm pretty sure this is probably the most stupid thing I've done. All right, let's go at our Wyvern. All right, kind of curious to see what kind of damage this thing's gonna do. Where is my Cryopod? Okay, so I did not. I guess I'm bringing extra Cryopods in. Why do I not have extra Cryopods in right now? Alright, Direwolf, I hear it. Don't attack my Giga. Don't attack my Giga. Okay. Thanks, Fred. Appreciate it, Freddy. Let's actually go attack a Wild Giga, dude. Let's go do it. Let's go see what happens when this Tech Giga versus Wild Giga, bro. Let's have some fun. Let's have some fun. This will be entertaining. Alright, I know for a fact that there was a Giga over there on Lava Island, and Lava Island's like right next to us. Let's go do it. Let's go attack a Wild Giga, bro. Let's go see how much, and then after, if we survive, which we should, hopefully, we'll go over and see how much actual base damage. When we go back to base, I gotta drop the stuff off anyway, and let's go see how much my my Gigas actually do after leveling up. Oh, another base over here. So this guy's a little bit smart. The swamp is a really flat area, but you'd have to really make sure your base is heavily fortified, and make sure there's stuff. Like, see how that guy has plant species X. Yeah, so the swamp is actually a really good place to build if you like really flat areas. It's a very good place to build. But it's just at the same time, there's just so many creatures that are so annoying to deal with. But if you can get past that, like if you can build something pretty good, you can have yourself pretty nice. It's actually a very flat area. So if you're trying to build like a massive base, and you want to keep away from other players, you don't want to deal with other players, it's a good place to build, man. It's a pretty solid place to build. Just the only annoying thing is there's a lot of pesky dinos in the swamp. Oh, okay, we're lagging. That's not cool. Okay. Alright, so apparently there's a Giga over here, so we're gonna go investigate it. A wild Giga, bro. I haven't seen a wild Giga. Let's see what happens. Tech Giga versus wild Giga, dude. I'm kind of curious to see what's happening here. I have not actually fought a wild Giga in so long. Now, what makes wild Giga so scary is that they are not nerfed. They are not like normal tame Gigas. They have about 75k health. Even a low level one has about 75k health, and they got that drastic bleed effect. And that bleed effect, it only applies to Gigas, and it does a dramatic amount of damage to you, and which makes it very scary. So even a low level wild Giga can wipe out somebody's base. If they have, or wipe out dinos inside their base very easily with that dramatic bleed effect. Saddles do help out a lot when it comes to that, but I'm pretty sure that's our Giga right there, and our Giga is already halfway dead probably. Okay, there's our Giga. So Giga's just casually, as you guys can see what I mean by how tough these guys are, that Giga is just casually standing in lava and not dying. Actually, no, I think I spoke too soon. I don't think we're gonna have much of a wild Giga left. But let's go on and see. Somebody actually built a random foundation. Random trap. Oh, okay, so I guess we're not gonna have much of a Giga left because this wild Giga is just casually chilling in lava right now. So that's kind of unfortunate. I guess we'll kill it just to get the gene scanner thing going down, but it's gonna pretty much die from the lava. Oh, and there it goes. Okay. Oh no! That was the only Giga on the map. Ah, no, that makes me sad. Okay, I guess we'll have to do it some other time. Oh, that makes me so sad. Alright, hold on, man. Let me go double check and see if there's any cartridges available. As long as it's not far away. That makes me so sad, bro. Where's the point in this? Let's point us towards snow. Alright, let's just head back to base, bro. But you know what? No, never mind. I want to go kill a wild Karcha. I haven't actually killed a wild Karcha yet, so I'm kind of curious what's happening. Ooh, there's a red drop, but it's in the water. Okay, actually, red drops are actually really nice. Even though it's on land, red drops are actually really nice with the Drakeling. I've gotten some pretty good stuff. You can actually even get some, you can even get some structures out of it, so I'm actually kind of curious to see. Let's actually go for this red drop really fast. As long as nothing that's in the vicinity that's going to kill us. As long as nothing dangerous is over here. There seems to be a base over here, but it's pretty much, I don't see anything over here in the vicinity that might kill us. Alright. Leave that wyvern right there for right now. I'm gonna get that red drop. Guys on the bottom of the ocean. Oh, I'm not gonna like this. Really? Really? All that for a beaver saddle? Really? Even with the Drakeling on my shoulder? That ain't cool, bro. That ain't cool. Arc. Typical Arc. This is this form of compass blueprint. Good God, man. Okay, cool.
Thanks, Red Drop. I'll typing that up and everything like that. Good God, man. What was that? Alright, so this is for the fun of it right now. We hunted down a lot of stuff. But I also don't got that much time, and I also haven't been able to fight, so do something funny. Something fun we haven't done before. We're gonna go ahead and fight ourselves a wild Karcha. We're gonna fight a wild Karcha with the Tech Giga. Let's see how well this goes. Alright, so I was kind of curious to see what happens here. Seems to be a lot of bases over here randomly. Alright, I'm pretty sure I see it. I see it. Oh, I definitely hear him. There he is. He's munching over there, munching along. So, there's our female Karcha, level 20 versus Tech Giga. Who will win? The world might never know. Will this end in badly? Probably. But that's the fun in it. Alright, let's do this. Ready to Tech Giga. Let's see what happens. Now, let's go forward. Worst comes worst, my Giga takes a bunch of damage. I can put him in the cryo hospital. There we go, guys. Wild Karcha versus Tech Giga. Let's see how fast this thing dies. Or if I die. Oh, this is probably my most stupid thing I've done all day. Huzzah! Ooh, ow. Ow. Oh, okay. Okay. I think the Karcha did maybe like 200 damage. I think Tech Giga remains supreme. Okay. The only thing is a Karcha does not give a truck ton of damage compared to a wild Giga. And I'm so sad. Actually, you know what? Since we actually killed the Karcha and Giga, died by natural causes, I wonder if another Giga actually spawned in. No, there's no other Gigas in here. Okay. Alright. Let's get back to base. Let's get back on track here and stop messing around. Let's get back on track here. I wish, actually, no, can the Gene Scanner actually show me a Titan? Do they spawn? Does it show me that? Oh, it doesn't. Okay. Dang, it doesn't spawn on the Gene Scanner. And I ain't about to search it manually because I'm too lazy for that. But yeah, Titans are always a fun thing to mess around with too. But dude, back then it was like such a cool thing to do. Like, you were able to raise a dino that could kill a wild Giga or Karcha, but now it's just like super easy now. And my Tech Giga just like 2-shot. That was a wild Karcha with 75k health, and it just like 3-shotted it. Oh my god, bro. So I am kind of curious. I do have a train dummy back at base. This is a almost fully leveled up Giga, Tech Giga. So I'm kind of curious to see how much damage he does now. Like, numbers-wise. I gotta drop this stuff back off the base anyway to go see what we got going on over here. Well, we will be streaming here for maybe another 25-ish minutes or 20 minutes or so, give or take, or 15 minutes. So I have to get ready and start making some food and stuff before work here. Alright. Because the only other thing now I had to farm up is pretty much it should be just the tentacles. The tentacles and Vascular Blubber. And then of course making my saddles. And then we're good. Then we're good, we got everything. So even though, I mean, like, it's not really that, it wasn't really that hard to gather all attributes. Gathering attributes annoying, but it wasn't that hard. Oh, where did this guy come from? This guy's new. Okay. Looks like you're a bunch of dreadnoughts. So I guess it's a good thing I did decide to actually venture around here because I didn't realize I had a bunch of neighbors. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Alright. We're back here at base, so... Alright. So I'll leave the Tech Giga out here. so we can mess around with the training dummy. So, we'll go over here with our structures and our tributes. Alright, so, we don't, oh my god, I don't even have all the Titan Boa Venom. I have 3 more Titan Boa Venom. That's not annoying at all. But we have many more Titan Boa Venom, the Tentacles, Stylohook Claws, and the Basilisk Blubber, and we should be good for the Alpha fight. We're going to go check out what the Tech Giga does, that training dummy over there, so I'm going to show you guys what that looks like. So, my Tech Giga that's only not even fully leveled up yet. He's not even fully leveled up yet. He can level up to 450. We still got about a bunch more levels put onto him. But he's already currently at 3,022 melee damage, percent-wise. So I am kind of curious to see what the actual number is right now. And it's about 15,000. So, yeah, I mean, it's still relatively the same. About 15,000 damage, which is, you know, 15,000. Doesn't seem right. I thought the last time he bit, he was doing like 16,000 damage. Oh, you know what it was? I know what it is. It was because I had my Autumn Drakeling on me. That's why. I have my Summer Drakeling on me. The Autumn Drakeling grants you a 5% increase in melee damage. So that's why I had that. So let's go see what this Tech Giga has with an Autumn Drakeling on us. And we should be able to increase our damage dramatically. Yes, so 16,500. So yeah. Around same. I didn't level him up that much. But yeah, it's about 16,500 damage. So again, a very, very noticeable difference when you have an Autumn Drakeling on your shoulder. So it makes a very dramatic difference, guys. Yes, so a whopping 16,000 damage when I'm riding around on it. So yeah, the Tech Giga, very, very good for gathering meat. Very good, and just overall pretty cool. Cartridges move faster, but they also don't have a base damage like that. You have to basically buff them up before you can do that kind of damage. I love my cartridges, but they have their uses between the Gigas and cartridges. They'll have their uses. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys what my stuff is like over there on Extinction, what my saddle's like, and what I had to do over there. I think we should be pretty much good for that. I need to get our extra couple cryopods, or actually, no, I'm just gonna move that wyvern back to where it's supposed to be. I'm not just chilling out right there. This is my new glass structure. I'm not sure if I showed you guys this, but this is all glass now. So my entire grazing area is all glass. They're looking pretty cool. Looking pretty cool. I'm a little bit trippy, but it is all glass. You guys can see. You guys can see the entire environment around here. So that's pretty much it. So I changed around a little bit. I'm a little attack Quetzals over here, and well, not too bad. I've been having a Mantis raids over here. I haven't been paying too much attention to it since he's just a breeder. But now I finally got a good breeding Mantis over here, but I haven't been too worried about having to run out of meat anytime soon because they eat spoiled meat. So no, I'm not really worried about that. Let me show you guys back portion of the bases. And other than that, those over there are pretty solid. Yeah, I have one of my buddies over here. He was camping out here. All right, and you guys can see now. You guys go over here to the cryo hospital. Everything is now fully healed. So our Rexes now, we have about 10 Tech Rexes with 80k health, a little over 80k health and 2,200 melee. And then of course with our Yudi there. It's not a mutated Yudi, that one's a tamed Yudi that we're going to be using for the boss fight because I don't have a mutated one raised. But we should be good because I shouldn't be getting hit. Hopefully. Alright. One last thing before I end the stream. I'm going to show you guys what we're dealing with here and why I didn't start out the stream with grinding out saddles because it's a boring process. So I'm going to show you guys what I mean by that. I'll show you guys what we're dealing with that. Alright, so throw my Autumn Drakeling. I'm pretty sure everything was all locked up. We're all good. Okay. Alright. But thank you all for you guys for the support. It's been amazing. And the nice stats on Rexes. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. I also got a different type of Rex too. I also got normal Rexes too that have like a Deadpool looking color, like black and red. I should actually, before I end the stream, I'll show you guys those ones too. But I haven't really been raising those ones because I've been really focused on the Tech Rexes. But those black and red ones do have a ridiculous amount more damage than my Tech Rexes too. But my Tech Rexes have that health though. They could take some serious damage. Oh, I left the cards in my inventory. That's something. Good thing I checked my extinction server. Why did I leave a card in my inventory? Oh, I got Dragon Horde keys. Oh, I got 23 hours to claim them, so we're good. All right, anyway though, I forgot I was doing. I forgot I did a drop the other day. I left my RG on get doofus. Anyway though, so this is actually what we're dealing with here on Extinction. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, guys, I'm not even kidding you. The other day, yesterday, or actually a couple days ago, I actually was logging on the server. It was during the 2x event, and there were 60 people on this server. 60. And I was like, what on earth is going on over here? So I immediately hopped on here. And I'm not even kidding you. It was some sort of Spanish tribe. They were talking a different language. I know they were definitely talking Spanish. Well, it was some sort of Spanish tribe. But they had the entire server on here, and they were all doing the King Titan fight. They were all literally lining up to do the King Titan fight. It was so massive. There was like at least 30 plus tribes with 30 different cartridges and stuff like that. And I saw that there was an Alpha Ice Titan tamed. So I immediately went over there with my Wyvern, and yeah, so now I actually did the King Titan boss fight. You guys can see over there on the side there, this is Alpha King Titan with 15 extra levels. So with those extra 15 extra levels, I've been also bumping up my crafting skill because this character I like to craft a lot. So yeah, so overall it's pretty cool. It was actually something very funny, pretty cool. Very good timing, very good timing. I noticed there's 60 different people on the server at once. I knew something had been going up, but I did not realize that quite literally there was a King Titan fight going on. So that was pretty awesome. And I just casually snuck my way in there and basically got an extra King Titan, King Titan stuff going on there. So it's pretty cool. I don't know where on earth I'm trying to do right now. Rex Saddle. Oh, Rex Saddle. Rex Saddle. Oh my god. All right. You know what? I'm being a doofus. It's probably my replicator because I was just crafting Rex Saddles. Okay. So this is the Rex Saddles we're dealing with right now. We have 112. It's only 112. It looks like, well, I have better crafting skill right now, and it looks like I can craft something. So I'm kind of actually curious to see if this extra crafting skill actually helps out. It's good to eat folk with chili when you do this kind of thing. Now, normally I make a crafting character, but a lot of the BPs that I end up getting aren't really. They're normally 124. But it's going to take about 1,000 something metal per thing, 8,000 something hide, and then 4,000 fiber per saddle. So I mean, 116 is not bad. So these saddles aren't going to be too crazy. They're not going to be too crazy OP, but it's something. But we do need 10 of these saddles, and you guys can see the majority of the resource that we're going through is the hide. I got so much metal, it's not even funny. So I'm not worried about that. Fiber's really easy to gather with the Therizino, even at 1x. But yeah, I figured to do this a little more adventuring for the stream instead of just casually mining for saddles, because that'd be kind of boring. But yeah, so we already have 3 different saddles. I might even leave them in my own inventory, to be honest. This way I could transfer them to our new Rexes. To our Rexes. I'm kind of curious, do we got a transfer timer? Do we got a transfer timer? Oh, no, we don't. We got 24 seconds. Okay, cool. We got to transfer back. Whoop. We got to go back center anyway. And we'll do that one. Like I said, I can't wait for Gen 1 Rexes. I was able to join a few Titan fight on my server that way. Oh, nice. Yeah, for sure, bro. For sure. That's a good way of doing it, man. And yeah, the Gen 1 Rexes, dude, they're going to look so cool. I can't wait till those pop up. But they looked amazing back on the old one. On the old Ark. So I can't even imagine what Ark Ascendant's gonna look like. They're gonna look pretty sick. Hope someone typed in there. The lag is real. Yeah, that server's always popping, even on 1x. That Execution server's always popular, man. It's only one time. There's like 10 different people on there. Alright, let's go back over to the center though. Again, you guys out there, you ever want to trade or anything like that, definitely let me know. You're happy to join my Discord. I'll have to approve it after the stream, but so you guys can join in there. But yeah, you guys want to join the Discord. There's a couple different people I play with all the time. You guys want to join the community, have some fun, trade and just do whatever, trade and chill. I'm happy to do that too. Alright, so we have to go over to grab our transmitter. I'm going to show you guys those other Rexes that I had there before the end of the stream. Alright, so along with my other Rexes, I also have some other boss Rexes. Because during when I was first starting out, I had, so you guys see this perf baby Rex, there's nothing there. I had these things right here, boss Rexes. So these guys weren't like perfect stat. And basically, this dude on the island, I was doing a trade with somebody with Rexes, and he basically gave me some Rex eggs. He just gave me some Rex eggs and I just hatched them. But this is what they look like. They actually look pretty cool. And they have different stats compared to my other Rexes, compared to my tech Rexes. So as you guys can see, the female over here had a ridiculous amount of melee, while the male had more health. So this Rex actually starts out with more health than my tech Rexes, but they're not perfect stats. So that's actually one major issue. And you guys can see their level like 419. And if you combine the stats together, then you're not going to even have a possible dino to even hatch. So, I mean, if I wanted to have raised Rexes that had really, really high melee, that would be really good, I guess, if you're trying to go for that sort of thing. But, yeah, this is what they look like, though, male and female. I'll show you guys what they are. So, this is actually one of them. I think they have a different variety of colors. They look like this, though. We got that Rex right there, and we also here's a female version of the Rex. So these are my old boss Rexes. And I don't think this one's a colorful one. Oh, no, not the shotgun. I don't want a shotgun. Okay, so as you guys can see, there's a normal version, but there's another color version too. There's that red and black. So, again, they weren't the oh, you know what? I think I combine. Are you from a Super Beast? Ah, that's why the melee's up so high. Okay, so I actually bred them with my other Rex, Super Beast. It was actually my very, very first Rex, a mutated Rex that I had. Item rating on the BP determines cost. I usually look for BP under 20. Oh yeah, for sure, bro. I got you. Yeah, I got you. For sure. So now I know exactly why they are so high level. It's because I combined them with my other Rex. So I'm gonna show you guys what I mean by that. So you guys can see I have a couple of tamed Rexes in here. But Super Beast was my very first mutated Rex. Back then, he was actually my only Rex that I started meat running with before I got all my actual dinos when I was trading. This is Super Beast. He's level 450. And you can see he only has 12,000 health, but he's not even imprinted, and he has 2,700 melee damage. So this thing has a ridiculous amount of melee damage, and it looks like I combined this guy with those red Rexes, and that is the reason why that Rex has such high melee damage. So that makes sense. So they actually came from Super Beast. So I'm not actually sure what the original parents were. So I'll have to look around for that a little bit, because that explains the color too and why it's a different color. So let me go double check and see what the original parents look like. I'm pretty sure the original parents are the classic 362s. So the classic stuff that would normally pop up for my tech Rexes, I guess after imprinting they got about 1,560 melee and then 43,000 health. So again, not really too terrible. Not really too terrible. I'm pretty sure the tech Rexes get more health per thing. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. So I guess my tech Rexes might get a little more health. So overall, not too bad. I'm pretty sure my tech Rexes still have better stats though. So I've been racing those guys, but I do have those guys. They are pretty cool. They are pretty nice at least. Overall, not too bad. But those are like a Deadpool kind of version. Oh, gosh darn it. Okay, thank you. So that almost did that. Alright, but unfortunately though, I'm running low on time there. I didn't realize it was already 8:32. And I had to get ready for work here, unfortunately, here very shortly. But it's been a really fun time. I've been really happy to be able to stream with you guys, be able to talk to you guys. I know it's been a while, and I'm not too happy about having to constantly work all the time, but I'm really glad that I at least be able to talk with you guys and stream and everything like that. I've been missing doing it, And I've been really meaning to try to get this boss fight going on here and have some fun with it. And if anyone out there who doesn't have any tech engrams, who's not official, you guys want some tech engrams, to let me know. Come join my Discord. So when I do launch the center boss fights, anyone who doesn't have tech engrams can happily join in. Or if you just want to come see the chaos or my epic fail, you can come happily join in too. Just bring a Rex with you. Bring something with you to survive with, otherwise you're going to die by the boss. But yeah, I mean, all you guys want to do that, let me know. Definitely let me know. And happily join my Discord. My Discord is on my YouTube homepage. You guys can happily do it and join in there. I also have a link, a copy of a link in my description of the stream too. So I am building up a little community on there, and I appreciate everybody on there. And anytime I ever stream or if I need to talk or anything like that, I'm always on the Discord there too. So thank you guys so much for watching. It's been a really amazing stream so far. We definitely got pretty much a lot of the stuff done. We got a lot of the hard stuff done. And I'll probably do the more boring stuff off camera, because I'm pretty sure like, the only other thing I gotta do now is just go get Basilisk Blubber, Tentacles, Stylohook Claws, and Venom. And then, of course, make the rest of these saddles, and we're good. So I'm gonna try to either do the boss fight on the stream, or I'm gonna try to do it on a video. It's definitely going to be recorded in some way, shape, or form. If you guys want to see me do it on a live stream, let me know. It all depends on how long it's gonna take me to get the rest of the stuff. It shouldn't take me too long. So I mean, like probably like when I wake up in the morning, so maybe tomorrow off camera I'll do it. We'll try doing it that way. At least this way. At least I get the bearings, the boring stuff out of the way for you guys. This way you don't have to watch all the really boring stuff like me getting fiber, for instance. Yeah. Yeah, and then Tin Knocker. Yeah, thank you, Brody. Yeah, take care, bud. Yeah, take care, man. Have a good day, man. For sure, bro. Thank you for your support, bro. Thank you for joining in there. And thanks to everybody else who's been joining and watching the stream. You guys have been amazing. And I guess we're heading off here. So over at the like, share, comment, subscribe, guys. And remember to be tryhard, guys. You guys want to join the Discord? Check it out. But I'll see you guys later.